Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Monday. Glad you're with us. We're kicking off a big week here, and we're so glad to have your company because as we celebrate the kickoff to the week, you know, we are always about big markdowns on Monday night. So really to get the week started off so right for you, and we have no exception tonight. It's going to be a very special show. Actually, there's something to tell you about right at the beginning because we have a world premiere. Actually, technically, I've had two of these stones before, but it was many, many years since we've seen them, and I'm going to have three incredible Brazilian stones. These are new. It's a new find. It's very exciting. We've only got a few stones here that we're going to go through in the next couple of days. I'm going to introduce you to them tonight. It's kind of like a reintroduction to some Brazilian tourmalines that have the most unbelievable blue-green color you've ever seen. They do look like Paraíbas. We can't disclose the location. It is that new. It is that really special, and we are thrilled to have three of them here for you tonight, including a very large stone. So if you love tourmalines, if you love Paraíba, make sure you stay with me for those because you're going to want to see what we've got there in store. Three stones only, great values, of course. Then we're also going to have the most amazing speen. This looks like, honestly, it's a speen that's unlike what we see. And we know those are beautiful stones. We know they're rare, give exceptional dispersion. However, tonight's is very important because it looks more like Russian demontoid than it does typical speen. So we're going to see that as well as blue wing block. These are here. Lots of affordables here. We do have some more of our famous museum meltdown pieces that we're going to get to as well. And we've got a lot of brand new. So it's a little bit of everything from world premieres and big debuts to incredible markdowns on pieces you've seen and you love. And then, of course, our museum values as well. Even some really classic styles are here as well. So all of that and more, we're going to really have a lot of fun. And we also have a very important kunzite. For those of you that want the emerald cut, we've got a very affordable version for you tonight. And get ready because we've also got a brand new diamond wheel. So if you love bigger diamonds, it's going to be a great way to celebrate some of our best in diamonds, but bigger diamonds individually, but still really wearable styles. So all brand new on that wheel as well. So lots and lots to get to. Even a gent's ring is here. You might remember I brought up the Congolese round the other day. Well, we've got a redo on that. We're going to bring that back out. It is polished to perfection, so it's ready to go. So if you're looking for a very important gent's ring, we have that on the way. So let's get started. We've actually got some platinum here. We're loving starting our platinum. We've got quite a few pieces for you tonight to choose from, including this one. Take a look, and then we'll zoom back a little bit. So we've got a little bit of, I've got a little bit of handiwork to do here in the studio, but that won't take long. So there you go. And we are ready to go here with this really special aquamarine. Isn't that a great color? We love our Sierra Santa Marias, but this is also the shape that makes it so unique because it is that marquise cut that we are so loving here. And you do have a platinum setting. 1126-075 is your item number. It's got a 167 in the marquise cut. That's always nice to see. And we also have the diamonds that are sweeping around it. Now, this is that asymmetrical style we've been seeing sometimes of late where one diamond, a cluster of diamonds on this side, kind of looks like a trillion cut, but it's a cluster of three, and then the sweep around the other side in pave. And that's going to be in a, almost looks like a knotted design of platinum, doesn't it? And it's 13 points overall in your diamond weight. Very excited about this one. Thrilled to have you a great value for you to start off our Monday. It is all about must-see markdowns. So if you see something you love, you might as well go ahead and dial in on the early side because we're going to make sure that everything is in incredible value. We may even surprise you. Even when you expect values, they might get a little bit bigger and better than you even thought. So it's going to be a great night to shop, and this is going to be one of those where $2,299 is a bit more than what we're bargaining for. And speaking of bargains, we got them all night. It is going to be quite the show. And also, requests are welcome if you have them. Make sure you get those requests in so we can help you find exactly what you need in fine jewelry, in great gifting, in great collectibles, even pieces that you may feel like, oh, I want to invest into something really special and rare. We've got the options for you. Take a look at this one on, oh, you know what? This one's probably going to be a little bit snug, but it's a little smaller than I wear, but I'm going to put it on anyways. Take a look. It's too pretty to put on a pinky ring, right? It's just a big, big stone individually, and there you have it. That really, it's got to be the only marquise actually that we would have in stock for you, which is kind of exciting. And you get that beautiful blue color. It is, of course, that's the beauty of Sierra Santa Maria. It gives you that deep, dark richness, and I don't mean dark like a royal blue. That's not the purpose of aquamarine. Aquamarine exists to bring us lighter sky blues, but we want that intensity nonetheless. You get that here. It's an amazing value. We're going to blow it out right now. It's supposed to be $22. It could be $2,000. It could be even $1,500 if we're just giving some jewelry away, which is what we strive to do each and every show. But this one's going to be very, very special and a huge markdown on the way. How about this? Let's just make this easy. Really simple, really easy. First caller, $9.99 instead. How does that sound? It's going to be very, very quick to go, I have a feeling, because with that kind of platinum, and I know we can't really give you a gram weight because obviously it doesn't really pertain to everybody unless you wear a size 5, which is where it's at now. But take a look at how pretty that width of that band is, and then how it does kind of wrap around, and then you create that beautiful different design, which is asymmetric, meaning just one side is different than the other, right? So we have it for $9.99, first caller on that one. And then we are going to bring you, oh, there's the prettiest Brazilian Paraíba necklace. It's a full-on, it feels like a collar, but without being overly dressed up, so you can wear it every single day. So we love our good necklaces, and Brazilian Paraíba is one of the most awesome to get in your collection these days. Also have some opals, some turquoise. Please get requests in if you've got them. We'll help you out with all of those as needed. And then here we go with a really special, there's a markdown on a turquoise necklace. We even have some great earrings for you that are going to be blue zircons. We have loved the blue zircons of late. And then I have to tell you, there is a super special variety of stone here that is one that, yes, I'm going to bring you a premiere, but there's actually a stone that I know is going to fly, so much so that 6 minutes in, I'm bringing it out, because this is, now I know you're going to take your guesses as to what you think that might be when you look at that color and you look at the cutting, but then it might even surprise you, because it's very rare to see anything this rare like that cut. That is a heart shape, of course, and it's just glittering and glowing from the center on out. This is going to be, believe it or not, Paraíba. So what did we just tell you? That normally we see Paraíbas in the blues and the green varieties, right? That's the typical signature color of copper-bearing tourmaline. There are other colors that exist, this being one of them right here. And it's going to be a heart shape in the pure pinky reds. So this would be two rare stones of tourmaline in one together, because it is rubellite in its color specifically, but it's also going to be the copper content that we love. So a lot to love about this one, and we're checking it out because it's obviously going to go very quickly. So take a look. We've got one and one alone. So I'm really hoping you're on the phone lines early if you've been waiting on Paraíba, because we don't have many, and this is that exotic color. And even so, I will tell you, there is a markdown on our 3 carat today as well. So if you've been waiting, and you know what I'm talking about, the $2.99 that we've had of late, we have a 2 carat 99 that's coming way, way down. So that's going to be very exciting. Make sure you stay with us for that markdown on the 3 carat. But then this is that way to get a super unusual color. 112-6271 is our one only here, and yeah, is going to be going out quickly. There's no doubt about it. And we put it in the most really straightforward, simple but elegant mounting, because we really want it to be about that stone. So neon, yes. Heart shape, yes. 3 carats 40 is the size. And this is just electrified. You're talking about one of the rarest stones that we can ever bring you on planet Earth. And all of that. It's going to be an incredible value, so come on in on the phone lines. No need to sit back and wait for that to be dropped after it's been here a few weeks or a few months in time. It's just going to go right here, right now, tonight, and this is how we do it. It's a stunning, stunning 14 karat gold, where you're going to decide your gold color as well. It's in the white gold now. Then you get the 19 points in the graduated round brilliant diamonds that are going to be hanging out down the sides of the band. So that's going to be special as well. So you get the 19 points, bigger, medium, and smaller, down the sides, and then look at that stone. Just really, really remarkable. But 340. There is a 3 carat stone here later that's been marked down, but it's still close to $15,000. Isn't this the rarer of the color of Paraíba? Yes. So why would this be less than $15,000? Well, it's because I want to show you what we're all about on this Monday night and give you a great look at it here on the hand so you can see what kind of size that 340 is going to provide you. I'll hold it right there for you, centered up, because that's going to be a little bit larger than what I wear. But again, we're going to size it for you, so that's never an issue. You don't need to worry too much about where it is now in the size. It's okay. We're going to make sure it arrives ready to wear. But this is one where you're going to choose your gold color. Look at the dynamics of that heart shape. Is anyone ready for this one? You are. I'm so glad you're on the phone lines early, because we could easily ask $59.99 and it'd be a done deal. But I'm taking it so much lower than that for you. So it's really, again, elegant. If you want to stack a ring or two next to it, you can. This is just unheard of value coming your way. That's why I'm putting it up so early. The early birds definitely get the Paraíbas around here. Isn't that the truth? We see the best of the best in our Paraíbas. We can't get enough of them. And yet you are going to go ahead. And I know we have 2 callers now already. 2 callers ready to go. I don't blame you guys. You know the drill here. You know how affordable we can make really exotic stones. It is our mission. It is why we exist. It is what we're here to do every single 3-hour show. And this is no exception on this Monday night when I've got the premiere I have and now this one. And you know what? Would you like it already, Wayne? You're not taking it at $59.99 though, are you? They're just reserving it, right? They want low, low to go low, low. So here's what I'll do for you. It's already gone. It's not $59, $49, $39. Get this. The first caller can take it for $2,999 only. So let me know for sure, Wayne, if you've got it, because otherwise it looks like Jason's caller's going to take it. But $29.99 for a 340, it is gone. Congratulations and thank you so much on that one. Let's also take a look at this opal, because this is a platinum and opal piece, and it is one of the prettiest bands. I'm sorry, our wheel's a little off today, so bear with us here. It's already eaten a diamond earring for dinner, and it's a little bit off kilter because of it, I think. But here we go with 112-6013 coming up right now. Don't forget the platinum and aqua is still here if you'd like to get that one for yourself. But here we are with a platinum piece with our stunning, oh yeah, you're gonna like this one because it's an 81 point opal, but it certainly looks larger than that, doesn't it? It's always going to be the case with opals. They look a lot larger than what they actually weigh, so you can kind of put that carat weight on the back burner. But it also has 44 points in the diamonds that are set within this really designer style. It feels like those quatrefoil type looks that we see in really high-end designers, and yet it is just stunning in platinum. And it's got that double wide band here. You got the beautiful mirror finished on the sides, top and bottom, all the diamonds within it. That one's supposed to be, well, $29.99 is fair and all, but we're going to take it even lower. Look at the yellows even. That's a really tough color to get. Reds, yellows, those are some of the tougher colors to get in a black opal. And yet on a blue base of a stone, greens as well, aqua tones, purples, reds, yellows, oranges, it's all there. And yet it's not even going to be $1,500 at half off. We're taking it lower than that. We have just this one, and it's not going to last. We know that, because it's actually going to be, how about this? We'll make it really simple and really easy right now. It's only $999 to get that fabulous opal in your collection. And this month's birthstone nonetheless. So if you are looking for the perfect way to celebrate an October birthday, we got it right there. And enjoy it if you get it at $9.99. We'll give that 30 seconds, then we got to roll. And it's going to be, as far as any other copper bearings that I have in exotic colors, I don't have any other tonight, except I do have a blue green. The 3 carat is here, and then we've got something else for you that's actually a new one, and it's got blue greens as well, but a little more green than blue. And so if you like those in big sizes, we do have a 546. Look at that. So that's the more green blue. And then of course the signature color that you're probably familiar with does look like this. Here's that blue green 50/50. That's the 2 carat 99 that's marked down. And then we've got some fabulous earrings and the like. So let's keep on moving. Again, that beautiful heart-shaped Paraíba pinky red is gone, but we're going to talk a little bit about something here in a necklace. So we're going to stay with the Paraíbas. Let's do that. But let's go to the original find ever, the original source that we've ever, and again, this goes back to 1989, which in the gem world, not all that long ago. But let's take a look at this necklace on the hand here first, so you can see what it's going to look like from a distance away. How beautiful this, almost like, you know, somewhat of a pseudo collar here, but without being too dressy, because I know that a lot of us feel like those collars that go all the way around in gems or all the way around in diamonds can be a little much for everyday wear. Here's where you get something special with that Brazilian Paraíba in the middle, and it's going to be 112-6007. Yes, brand new right now. And that's going to be that Brazilian stone, which you know these don't come in large sizes. We consider 2 points a large size. We consider 5 points enormous and 10 points massive. This is a 12-point pear-shaped Paraíba in the middle, out of Brazil, which is the original find, the original source. So you get the 12-pointer. It's all in platinum, by the way. Hello, hello. Necklace that, look at this. Sometimes our necklaces just give you 3 choices in length. Oh, we're going more than that. Because what this does is give you 18-inch total in length, but that little bead right there slides. So that's going to make it as short as you would like it, because this is kind of a collar feel. And so maybe you want to wear it up near the collarbone and you want to wear it at 15 or 16 inches, you can do that. If you're more comfortable at 17 and a half, you can do that. I want to take a look at it here up close though, because you've got to see the diamonds. The diamonds are also 38 points, and the Brazilian Paraíba is absolutely stunning, is it not? And then it's got that subtle curve to it. This is probably not going to sit on its own, so I'll hold it here for you. And then that is platinum solid. And you see why those diamonds look so tremendous from a distance is because they're all in that shared prong, more of a dotted type of prong or basket that's shared. So it looks like the diamonds are floating. You see how they go larger to smaller from the inside to the out. And it's going to be 38 points in the diamonds with that 12-point Brazilian Paraíba. One caller will own it, and solid platinum for the chain, fully adjustable. And no, it is not going to be, and I think we may have it claimed already, it's not $49.99. Beautiful value coming your way. And is there anything as striking as the ultimate glow of Brazilian Paraíba. They are the blue greens at 50-50, but they have the ultimate high-end glow of any stone out there. And I mean, even the Mozambique and even the Nigerian material, these do tend to have a more powerful glow about them. They're bright as can be. It's not $49, $39, $29, $99. This is a full-on platinum necklace, and I can't remember the last time we saw a platinum necklace. Chains are one thing, but a necklace that's all attached like this is very different. All those bigger diamonds, 38 points, may not sound like a ton, but they're all individual. Remember, there are only 10 stones in the piece, and they're graduated. So that really does get into some bigger sizes, especially right there near the center. And it's not going to be $29. This is your everyday wearable. It's as everyday wearable as a Diamonds by the Yard or a diamond solitaire or a station-style necklace, but it is not $1,999. One caller's going to take it only. Of course, there's only one, and that is the problem. And then look at the way it's finished on the back. So you see lots of beautiful open basket work. It's even got this little plaque of a charm in the very back where the clasp is. So when you move that and slide that bead over, not only does it have that little charm at the end point, but it's going to have all your inscriptions and your hallmarks there. So it's not $19, even $1,500 sounds like a little much for our Monday night markdowns, no matter how brand new it is. One more time on the hand here, and this is the piece. Oh my goodness, to wear something every day that has a stone as rare as Brazilian Paraíba, especially at a 12-pointer, is really important. Very special, and it's not going to be $1,500 or $1,499. I'm not kidding. We are really doing this. We are making values happen tonight for every one of you, and that's where you treat yourself, because that's when the values are just so good that you don't have to wait around to hope one day to receive it as a gift or hope to save up over time. It's just right here, right now at a great value like $1,399 only on the Brazilian Paraíba. That is one of the largest we've ever had. The largest we've had overall, ever all time, was a 71-pointer. My second largest was a 56-pointer. Why do I even know that? What a weird bit of minutia. Well, that's how rare they are. So to think that I can recall the exact carat weights of the individual large Brazilian stones we've had tells you something about how few there are. So that one's going to be, let me actually put it up on the neckline here really quickly as well, just so you can see it up against some other point of reference, right? Like, again, just to see, first of all, darker lighting when I stand over here to try on earrings and necklaces and pendants. And can you already see what's happening? The darker lighting environment that I'm in right now, compared to where it was close up, is showing you even more of that color and that glow. Isn't that what's impressive? To see even more of that glow, because that's what neon's about. It's about the darker the light environment, the more it tends to glow. It's very much counterintuitive to what you'd think, but that's what happens. So $13.99 on that necklace in platinum, great value. We'll see who's got it. Then we're going to show you. I've got a Malaya, but we also have something large in turquoise that I know is always requested, and it's another necklace. We're going to throw in some diamonds and also give you a chain with diamonds to boot. So this can be the chain that you wear with everything in your white gold metals. So if you've got a white gold pendant, platinum pendant, sterling pendant, this chain might be that upgrade for you, because there are a couple of extra diamonds in the chain. It's going to be 112-4493. So our big turquoise is here, and it's Sleeping Beauty variety, but it's also going to be the 8 carat exactly in the oval, a little bit of a triangular design right above that. And then you have the diamond set within it, and then diamonds in the bail for good measure. And then this great big basket work where you can see all the way through. This is solid, completely natural through and through Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That is not what you typically see anymore these days, because the big stones really don't exist. So thrilling to bring you such a big, powerful gem presence. And then, of course, this is what I'm talking about. There's one of the diamonds, and it's the wrong way, of course, but there's the other. So there's a chain with 2 different diamonds designed to do this. So when you see it from a distance away, I'm going to go ahead and put it between 2 of the diamonds, because there you have it right there. So you can center it up if you choose to. If you want to have it a different way, where maybe you want 2 of the diamonds on one side, you can do that as well. But that gives you an idea of the size of the piece from far away. There's still adjustability to this chain, 16, 17, 18 inches as well, plus the lobster claw closure you have. And yet, let's take a look at the length of the pendant, and we'll see it on, because you got to see what we're doing here with this value. This is a new markdown for tonight. It's either sell it or melt it down. So this is where we go. Look at that, inch and I would say about 1.8 inches there from top to bottom, including the bail. We'll take it on over to the neckline so you can see it there, because that's what, even with the most simple, straightforward colors, the turquoise always goes. And there you have that diamond chain. I'll tell you, that's such a nice feature. To get a free chain these days, and as we'll go back up close, to get a free chain that's going to give you a couple of diamonds, that's pretty impressive, right? Not something you would expect to see. And there's a lot of people that would say at you know, a price like $29.99, that's fair, because what would you pay for the chain alone? A good $800, $900, maybe $1,000 for those two bigger diamonds. This is what we're going to do instead. The chain is free, and I mean it. We're really getting this marked down for you. It stays in the white gold, so you do have to love it the way it is, but we have a lot of the white gold metal lovers out there who love in platinum and all of that, so we're thrilled to bring it, but it's only $999 tonight to really send it on out of here in a big, big way, and that's how we do it. With a $999 price tag on a turquoise that is that size, 8 carats, plus all those diamonds, and again, diamonds up top on the pendant, diamonds in the chain as well to really make it the overall deluxe piece. So just another way to get a turquoise color. I realize we just brought you Paraíba, just had that 12-point stone in Paraíba for $13.99 as part of a necklace. What if you want to go a little bit larger with your gem presence? This certainly gives you the ability, but at an even lesser price tag. So huge value there. We even have tanzanite markdowns. Should we bring out the 2-carat 99 Paraíba? I've got the blue-green here. It is a value. It's got a new markdown since I last brought it, which was only a couple of days ago. We have a yellow diamond piece, also tanzanite earrings, one of the bigger values we've ever seen, and I'll prove it to you. If this were a situation where if I had 25, 30, 40 pairs of these earrings, this would be something that would be kind of the talk of the universe. And I'll explain. It's going to be as simple as the price tag. And if you want a tanzanite that's a blue wing block D, maybe you've got a ring. Raise your hand at home if you have a ring. If you have more than 10 rings, if you have more than 20 rings, we have made them so affordable that a lot of you have multiple tanzanites, but maybe you just need one great pair of earrings that goes with all. Well, look at this fancy cut that we've included. It's a modified oval cutting. And then it's got the coolest wraparound design where the bottom of the basket comes up and folds over the base of the stone. It's not going to take away from the stone. It doesn't distract. It doesn't really cover much of the stone, but it's the most unique way that you've got the pave that folds over. Now it's 1125378. You're getting almost 10 carats in tanzanite. This will be the craziest tanzanite value I have had, and that is a guarantee. Because we all know that we sit up here and we recite per carat prices on tanzanite, almost every single item, so that you are not in the dark and there's no mystery as to what we're doing to bring you value. But when it's an earring that's a bigger size, that's really, really well done like this is, with a match pair of individual modified cuts. The only two like it, by the way, in stock are those two. That's why we decided to go the extra mile and make the earrings. 23 points is the diamond weight. Starts with the hoop in the front. That's going to be covered with diamonds in the front. And then you've got that beautiful way that there's going to be a little hinge. It just flips right down. It doesn't interfere with your post at all. Let me show you how that looks from a side profile here, and then we'll give you the length measurement as well. That never even touches the post, so it's just as simple as a hinge that flips open like this. Pop that post in, flip it back up, and it just locks securely. You don't even have to worry about anything. There's not even a way that there's no actual friction between the post and the gold backing, so that it just is aligned beautifully. Here's your length, and this is, again, where you want to dial in really, really quickly, because there's as simple as a value here that you're not going to see anywhere else. 1.25 inches is the actual top to bottom. I'm not sure where the 1 inch mark came from, because it definitely is 1.25 inches in that top to bottom length here. And then I'll show you what they look like on. Staying in the white gold. Yes, they do, but they were formerly $99.99. That makes sense. Makes total sense. There's 9 carat 62. You're getting almost 5 carats in each of your tanzanite stones. Here is what they look like from a distance, and there's just something about them as we show you here, that beautiful movement that they're going to give thanks to that great drop that they have, that beautiful diamond presence that then again wraps around the bottom portion and just gives you more pave at the base there. Super stunning the way they cover the piercing, so that is important as well, I think, because I don't want to see the piercing. We want to see the stones, we want to see the diamonds, we want to see that metal. You get it all here, but we are going to make this so affordable. Get ready. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. That's going to change, but the problem is it's only the first caller that says yes that gets them. Let's take another look up close and see what you think, because they are definitely not going to last. Super secure, easy to put on. I mean, I'm doing all this, you know, you don't have to look at a mirror to put them on. It's really easy. It's really simple. And there's actually a great feel to this 14 karat gold as well. They have a nice kind of presence and weight to them. We never want earrings to be heavy by any means, but we do want them to be really, you know, indicative of the quality we have in the stones and really matching it. And there's an extra, you know, we don't see a lot of flashness necessarily usually from a tanzanite that is going to be an oval. You don't see, like, usually we rely on our round cuts, our trillion cuts, sometimes a heart shape if we want a tanzanite to really sparkle. This is where that modified cut along the very, very edge is really bringing it a little more to life. It brings you a little extra kind of feel to it. Let's take a look at it here one more time. And it's not going to be $49.99 for the pair. So already under $5,000. And it's going to go a lot lower than that for you. So this is where you dial, because this is one of those values that I can't say enough about. This is what we live to do this on tanzanites. We really do. And yet we have seen a lot of great pricing on Blue Wing Block Ds, but we have not seen this yet. And so the earring, which takes a ton of workmanship and a great drop you'll wear. And remember, if you need something to match the rings you already have from us, you really need Blue Wing Block D. Otherwise, it's not going to be a match. And so this is the way you get that color match, and we're going to make them a lot better than even 45 or 44 or 43. $4,000 is too much. Let's make it $39.99 to the very first caller. It's going to be about $400 a carat when you're talking about stones that are truly just delivering the reds that we want to see. That's beautiful. Then you get that amazing look that they have with that bit of that extra faceting, which just makes it interesting. It's still from a distance going to look like an oval, but you have that important extra flash, and it's multiple facets all the way around. So it really just makes it very interesting, doesn't it? And so that's going to be $39.99 for the pair. And then we got to move along because we have a lot to do here tonight. We've got big top of the hour values, a lot of brand new in designs here as well, like a mandarin garnet that's in a brand new design. Have some great blue zircon earrings you're also going to love that are in a drop. We have the big 2 carat 99 Paraiba. If you already know, you've been thinking about it, the brand new markdown today is going to really help you out. And then also rubies are here, a couple of big tanzanite pendants too, and rings. If you're looking for something larger in either of those styles, we can bring them. All right, so let's do some diamond pieces. We've got all 4 brand new diamond pieces that are all going to be either platinum or 18 karat gold. And so this is very exciting. And I know we get requests pretty much every hour of every show for more all white diamond pieces because they're classics. Well, look how we start with a cluster of 7 different stones that make this little floral that really from a distance kind of looks like you're wearing one big solitaire. That is a platinum setting, by the way, with 61 points in diamonds. Then if you go more for the princess cuts, I have 4 princess cuts together that end up looking like one big princess cut. How about we see that up close right there in the middle? And then all done with this knife edge band, which just simply means it comes to a point at the top of the band and then has a little bit of an angle on either side. And what that does then is give you more pave really seen from every single angle as you wear it. Also, Marquise cut lovers. We already had a Marquise cut aqua tonight. Let's look at the Marquise cut diamond here. Wow. It's a big stone. It's actually a 43-point individual white diamond. Then you've got the diamond halo around it. That's another 23 points, total of 66 points in diamonds. And then my only one in the yellow gold, because these all stay as they are. Here's the yellow gold. For the yellow gold lovers out there, it's 18 karat solid gold. So that is why we have the 118K and the rest are in platinum. Platinum being a white metal. And then you've got the gold here, which we did in the 18 karat gold to give you the richest, most saturated, most high purity in your gold possible to make jewelry out of. So 4 great options. All one of a kinds. Why are they on a wheel together, you ask? Well, they're all going to be marked down. This is not just a diamond wheel of 4. It's all about blowouts. It's all about giving you the best value we can do. And again, you're looking at brand new pieces here as well. So that's a lot of excitement to have in diamond pieces when you want white diamonds that are also in bigger sizes, I might add. That's a little more rare to see. We don't always get to see diamonds in bigger individual sizes here. When we do, even here, when we see our diamond pieces, diamonds are so pricey the world over that the white diamond pieces, even in 25 points, 20 pointers, we see them as accents sometimes in 13 pointers. They're still very pricey to get when you're getting bigger sizes because they're not, again, they're not always available in top quality stones, which all we bring are VS. But then you also have the factor that everybody worldwide needs white diamonds for every type of piece of jewelry out there. So there's really no putting them on sale. It doesn't work that way with diamonds. So take a look at this because you can get a value here and we're going to make them all the same price. So marking them down here tonight to give you that big time value you're waiting on and looking for. And no, they are not going to be even that $22.99 price tag. That is my minimum price. I know that's a strange price there, but that's the smallest price I see in any one of these 4 options. And remember, all the white metals you see there, Center, right, left, those are all platinum. The back center is 18 karat solid gold. Do not wait, because they're one of a kind. We'll try them on as you request them, as you ask for them, but they are not going to be even $2,000 or $1,500. And this is what we live to do on designer diamond pieces here. Can't get enough of these values that we bring. And this is why you have to be on the phone lines ready to go, because your favorite is someone else's favorite. And being a nationwide broadcast, that's the issue, is that there's a lot of people looking for a value. They know this is where to come when you need a value. And so at 7 o'clock on the button, everybody that seeks value in jewelry across the really the country and beyond are tuned into TVON looking for values like this. So all we need to do right now, take them even lower than $14.99 or $13 or $12 or even $11.99, and this is how you do it, guys. Come on in. It is not a time to sit back and say, I'll let somebody else get the value. You never know how low it's going to go. Maybe I'll take them to $10.99. Maybe we'll make them a cool $1,000. When heavy platinum bands are what you're getting for the most part, and that's the 18K. That cluster of 4 with all the bigger diamonds, even down the sides. Every one of these, except maybe the marquise, I think would qualify as either a pinky ring or a thumb ring if you're looking to get on board with that trend and add something unique in that way. But they're not even going to be $999. Normally on a normal night, I think that's going to do it. But there's a lot happening, so we're going to take down price tags a little extra low, and this is how we do it. It's not even $950 or $949. You call, you get your favorite. It's that simple. We send it out to you for free. Before we do that, it's going to be size, so you have the perfect size you need for your pinky all the way to your thumb or anywhere in between. So that's going to be really important, and they're not even $900. Let's blow them out. They're not $899. Oh, they're going to go so fast. Let me know if you want one. Maybe you want 2 of them, because they're all very different. Even though they all carry with them VS white diamonds, they're all very different in their looks and their styles and their designs. So you might even have room for 2 or 3 of them in your jewelry wardrobe tonight, and yet we'll make them $888 while they last, and that's it. $888. We'll get them to anybody who says, yes, I'd like to see them, and we'll give you carat weights again, because remember, 43 points here overall in the princess cut and the rounds. So that's going to be their 43 overall total in the platinum. Then we go to the marquise. That's the 43-point individual center before you get an extra 23 points around it. And the halo, also platinum. Rounding out our platinum is the cluster floral ring here, all wrapped in a beautiful border of platinum. That one's going to be 61 points in diamonds. And then the most diamond weight is going to be right here, actually in the back, 68 points in diamonds in the 18 karat yellow gold. So we'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to move on, and we will help you out. Own any one of them you like, or multiples if you wish, for $888 a piece. And then I think, let's do this. Top of the hour is when we'll bring out the new premiere, which is totally redundant, I realize, but I say this because we have a really cool Brazilian tourmaline. And if you're thinking, wait, we already saw a 12-point Brazilian tourmaline, it was Paraíba. Well, this is what we have coming up at the top of the hour. Just for instance, that. Tony, you remember my stone, right? My 10 karat, this looks exactly like it. Oh my goodness, look at the color. Oh, I have like a stone that is a 10 karat Paraíba, and it looks just like this. Oh my goodness, same cut and everything. Anyway, so that's coming up at the top of the hour. Among 2 others, we're gonna have, that's the big one. And then we're going to have the karat 65, which is the oval. You got to stay with us. Top of the hour. These are Brazilian tourmalines from a new find. And I've only had a couple, I think I've had 3 ever here. And that was a good couple years ago. We're going to bring you 3 more tonight that we just got in. We literally got them in on Friday of last week, and we hustled to make them into great jewelry for you. And look at that emerald cut. Oh, yeah. And those are the only 3 we have. So that's my little preview of what's coming up at the top of the hour. I know you're probably going, can I just buy them now? Because they're so incredible. Wait till you see what we're doing on those. I'm excited about them. And we'll tell you all about, I can't maybe give you every little bit of information because it's just so new that we don't have every bit of information yet, but we'll have that to come. So anyway, this is it, guys. Last call on the diamond rings. Wayne, is there anything up there you're looking for? Any questions? Oh, good. New registers. We'll take them. We had a lot of new registers over the weekend as well. And we are very busy on the phone lines. And again, those tourmalines I flashed are coming up in 26 minutes. We will debut those 3, and you saw all 3. So you're probably already thinking which one you like, cushion, oval, emerald cut. Well, They're going to be coming up at the top of the hour, and trust me, you want to be there on the phone lines before we even show them, because otherwise they're just going to be gone. I would not be surprised if they just go like sight unseen, right? Because it really is that kind of value that we're going to bring. We always do. And already had a copper bearing tourmaline that went very quickly. And then here is a fun one. This is a yellow diamond necklace in platinum and 18K. We'll talk about it. Oh, this is really tremendous here. So we're going to see something very impressive coming up here in a yellow diamond necklace, and it's the full-on everything. So, all right, diamond lovers, we don't have the diamond lovers today. That's okay. Color is what we're going to bring you for the rest of the night, but this is where, look at this yellow diamond pendant. Oh, how pretty is that? I know that one's going to be very, very popular, especially with our new markdown on that one. So we've got a good one there. Also have the prettiest Congolese. Sometimes the Congolese give us a blue and a green. In this case, I have a Congolese stone that's one of the fresher colors here. Look at this. It's a pink, orange, really Padparasha color is when the pink and the orange combine together. It looks like Padparasha sapphire. Well, this is a tourmaline that's giving that color. So you've got a very special one here. 112-6248 is your item number here. And welcome in to a big Monday night. Glad you're with us. Hopefully you stay right there, because that top of the hour is coming up very quickly and not going to last. I wish we had a billion of them. We don't. So we're getting what we can here for you. And we've got great connections to the mining actually going on as we speak. So there's something happening, and we're the first to bring it to you, and we'll probably be the only ones to bring it to you. So anyway, that's all top of the hour, 25 minutes away. Here's our 112-6248. It is an orange pink Congolese oval tourmaline. It's in the 7-carat 93 oval size, and 66 points in diamonds. This is that setup where you've got 6 individual princess cuts there. So yes, they are 11 points a piece. Very high end. And yeah, we're going to do something crazy with this one. So 112-6248. 6248. Yes, it's going to be that special piece there where we've got one of a kind 7-carat 93 is the center stone size. It's the 66 point diamond weight we love to have, because it means there are only 6 stones there. So you get 11 pointers each, princess cuts, each semi-bezel set, kind of like a border of gold that's really wrapping around the sides there to make it very interesting. And we love this one. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try it on, and then you're going to see what it looks like on the hand. And then you're going to decide, do you want the yellow gold? Do you want the white gold? Or do you want the rose gold? But even better now, you see more of those colors. And I just, true story, picked this up. And for a brief moment, it's out of the bright lights. And it has a lot of pink and orange together with the goldens. It looked almost like jaunite for a moment. When I took it out of the light, it almost got really golden in color and a little more like an orangey golden imperial. So interesting how it tends to shift a little bit. What color you see predominantly really depends on what type of lighting you're in. And so this is a one only. And yes, the Congolese stones are so rare no matter what, but it's always nice to see these unusual exotics. We love the blue greens, and that's normally what we have. And it's just 66 points. I know there's an extra number there, and it's scaring me. But here's what we're going to do on this one. It's a really good look. White gold, rose gold, fine with us. There was so much of that golden color to the stone, we thought we would just go ahead and pop it in the yellow gold and see what you think. There's a richness about that yellow gold, but hey, if you want it in the white or the rose, it would look lovely either way. So truly choose the gold color you wear the most. We all have our favorite gold color, so whatever that is for you, choose that. But here's what we're going to do instead of $69.99. That is supposed to be my price tonight. But I have this little thing that I do with you guys every Monday called Markdown Monday, and that's why we say it's must-see. And I didn't even know that today was the day we were debuting the Brazilian stones. I thought we'd wait till the weekend. We're not waiting. So this is why you stay with us, and this is why you never miss a show, because you never know what kind of big debut you're going to miss. Like tonight, we've got these Brazilian-sourced tourmalines that look an awful lot like Paraíba. They probably are, but we'll get there when we get there. But this is the one. Got to go right now from the Congo. Let's make it a lot more affordable, not even $4,999. Already I'm thinking about that per carat, thinking that's a pretty good value. And when you're already seeing the colors reflect onto the surface of the wheel there in the foreground, you know it's a strong color, you know it's beautifully done, and yet that's Mother Nature who did that. Tourmalines don't get treatment, right? We're not heating those. They don't get treatment, they don't get irradiation, all those funky treatments that usually happen in most stones, like heating is basic. But that's not happening here. And it's not $49.99. Heck, I'm not even going to go $39.99. Let's make it even more affordable for you. First caller gets it. $2,999. We're here to move it. And that is right there already showing you. See how the core of it looks a little more orangey golden? And then the outsides, the top and the bottom get way more pinky, kind of a pinky golden color. That's really impressive. We'll see these out of just rare imperials, rare pod barashas. That would be a stone that any stone would want to be compared to. But truth be told, this is more rare than those two I just mentioned. So you've got a $29.99 fabulous opportunity to get a very mighty, mighty stone. And we'll see who's got it. And then we're on our way because we got a lot to do before that top of the hour. 20 more minutes till we make that big debut. You're going to love it. And they're going to fly. So stick around. It's coming up. And then let's get to the new markdown on the yellow diamond necklace. This has got to go. And it's 112-4726 coming up next. It's the yellow diamond I flashed in a pendant, but we're going to throw in the chain. And it's, look at this, platinum and 18K. How about this for something special? Where you've got a really important look right here, where there's the back. Here's the front. You've got an extraordinary piece here. We've got the platinum piece in the pendant, the 18 karat gold chain. 112 is that center diamond. That's a very important diamond on its own. 112, natural yellow, cushion cut, not a square, but more rectangular, gives it a little more look. Then it has the white diamonds, 94 points in white diamonds as well, all bigger rounds, as you can well see, set up in a multitude of ways. Some are set in little pear shapes of gold. Some are set in the, there's immediate halo right around your cushion cut. This is a large piece. It's got a chain that's adjustable. It's 18 inches max, but it's going to be adjustable any shorter length you like beyond that. Let me take a look at it and show you here from a distance away, just to give you that look on the hand here. And then we'll also show you the measurement. There it is from a distance. How pretty is this? And the chain itself has like a little bit of like a herringbone type of texture link to it. And then you've got this length here, which will be, oh yeah, that's going to be about an inch there, top to bottom, in a beautiful way. When you know we've had a number of yellow diamond rings, very rarely do we see that same big yellow diamond presence in pendants. This is it for you. So that's what it looks like from a distance away, just to give you a little size reference point here. We're going to go back up close and we're going to make this super affordable. That's my promise to you. It's got a markdown here from $99.99 where it started. And remember, the full chain is adjustable, so make it 18-inch max, but then any shorter length you like. And we're going to take it all the way down right now. First caller gets it. I would not wait. 206 is your total weight overall, so really impressive there. And we're not even asking for $4,999. I've got such a value. I wish I had a bunch of them. I really do. It would be so nice to have some extra quantities here. We don't. We deal in mostly one-of-a-kinds. You can always make that assumption and be right 99% of the time that it is a one only. It's not even $49 or $39, or get this, it's not even $29.99. And we don't do even our 1 carat yellows. Think about it, because I know you see them here routinely. We don't have our 1 carat yellows priced at $29.99 any longer. Very rarely do they have 94 points of additional diamonds, and usually you're not getting an extra additional chain with an upgrade like 18 karat gold and platinum. So two of the most luxury metals out there, really the most luxury metals, and it's not even $29 or $28 or $2,799. This is getting absurd. And it's a carat 12, which is a big difference. It may not sound it, but that's a big difference in diamonds when you get a carat 12 even versus 1 carat. Whereas 12 points might not make a big difference in other colors of gemstones that are out there. It makes a very important difference when it's a diamond. And it's not $27.99 either. We have one. This is the ultimate markdown. It's meant to sell it. Or if it's possible that it sticks around, we melt it down and reuse all the stones for something else and get that metal back. But it's not even $27.77. Here's your chance to own it. Big old yellow diamond, feels a little bit like a lacy style, could have a little nod to the vintage here in the way it's designed, and yet it's not even $27.77. We'll break it down to $2,699 only on that one. And we've shown a lot of great jewelry here, but I know you're all waiting to see. The biggest mistake I made was showing you those Brazilian stones, right? They're coming up at the top of the hour. That's only counting down here, 16 minutes away. And it's not a debut where we're going to have an hour's worth. We have those 3 rings you saw. That is it. So please tell a collector, tell any Paraíba lovers you know, if you're that person, stay with us because it's all happening at the top of the hour. And that's only a few minutes away, so not much longer to have to wait till we get to those beautiful. It's a new find. We're going to talk about it. It's been really, we had a couple of stones, literally just a handful of them several years ago. Haven't seen anything since. And now we're going to bring you 3 more tonight. Amazing. And wait, you already saw the colors. They're spectacular. So lots to get to. There is a conch pearl as well. We've got a 66-point conch pearl. Been selling those out left and right of late. And then maybe we just show you right here. This is it. The Paraíba that is from this 2-carat 99 size. This is the second largest we have. Let me try to get that polish on that band right here. It's going to be out number 1120726. Take a look at this 2-carat 99. It is everything and then some. Because the then some is the fact that it's almost 3 carats in size. In a private collection, bright as can be, neon glowing Paraíba. It's the genuine article here. The Brazilian stones that I have coming up, as new as they are, we cannot solidify and say with confirmation that they have copper content, whereas this one we can. We know it is, and it's obviously got the neon that we expect to see. That very specific color is unique to Paraíba. You don't get that color out of stones that don't have the copper content. I have yet to see one ever in existence that is this color that does not have a 100% confirmed and actually verified copper content. You just don't see them because that's the thing. The copper is what makes it so bright and so lively and so neon. That's what does the trick. So when you see something like this, you know, it gives you that immediate feeling like, okay, now I know I'm in the presence of real rarity here. The greatest of all, that's what you have. It is amazing how we have done this here so affordably, and yet it's got a brand new markdown, brand new discount. We're ready to help you own it right now. I would not wait if I were you, because even if you just saw it a couple of days ago and we brought it down from 40,000, then we got it to 20,000, then we got it to 15,000, and we all remarked, wait a minute, isn't that the price that the 2 carats always go for? And you're right, it is. This is a full carat larger, leaving it as the second largest we have in all of our inventory. And yet it is no longer $14,999. We are so really set on getting this a great home. It can no longer reside in our inventory, in our vaults. It is meant to be loved. It is meant to be owned. It is meant to be worn. And speaking of, let me show it to you on my hand here so you can see how large this size is, and also what it does when you see the light from a distance away. Yes.
I took the round diamond earring, or not earring,
Ring? Which one? We had a couple of them. Was it the one with the 7 stones that looked like a flower?
Yeah, it looked like a flower.
Oh, good. Who got that one? Congratulations, Linda. Thank you so much. All right, so here's what we're going to do. This Paraíba is going even less. This is the lowest it can go. So it's now or never time on the 3-carater. I know it's not exactly the most inexpensive piece, but when you consider that this is $70,000 and $80,000 and $90,000 elsewhere, it's time to go. And that's, by the way, per carat. Those are per carat prices. So this is not the one where you say, okay, well, maybe there's another. I can tell you right now, we don't have another $299. We just don't. This is the one to get. Was it the white gold one that you got? The platinum, or rather the yellow gold? Platinum? Yellow gold. Got it. All right. So there were kind of 2 that looked like flowers, right? So here we go. It's not $14,999. We're going even lower. It's our latest and greatest in Monday night markdowns here. This is what you tune in on Monday nights to see. This is what we deliver. This is what we bring. This is how you shop. This is what we've got to do. I'll make it $13,999 to get the 3-carat Paraíba. And that will be for one caller. It's got the double halo, which is also a carat 06, so that's tremendous. And we have shown you a lot of jewelry, haven't we? But guess what? Some of it's still here for you. So if you have any questions about anything you've seen, this is the time to get on the phone lines and let me know. Even those tanzanite earrings still here. That's remarkable. Turquoise, Brazilian Paraíba diamond necklace, aqua and platinum, the way we started the show. Now we've got the 2-carat 99 here for you. Should not be here for very long, that's for sure, at $13,999. Amazing value there. Okay, so we're going to move right along. Got a lot to do tonight. And of course, any requests, I would hope that we'll get some requests in tonight. I sure hope we will. It'd be lovely to help you find exactly what you're looking for, whatever that may be. And yes, we do. We have the men's Congolese blue-green as well. We've got some beautiful blue zircon earrings. How many of you have been asking us for these? Lots of you. So we got busy and we worked on some really stunning blue zircon slight drops. We're going to show them to you next. I think the only stone that can really look somewhat like Paraiba is usually a starlight blue zircon, because they're very important. And we have them here tonight. Now, how they're going to sit up on the wheel, that is unclear, because it's a little bit of a moved and kind of a hinge drop. But first of all, you know the difference here. Oh, look, they're lovely. They're actually princess cuts. So this is not something we see every day. Don't have another in the inventory that's cut this way. 112-6069 is right now. And look at that tremendous electric blue zircon color. It's really the only stone that can deliver that exact color. And they have these great backings. The backings are going to be 18 karat gold and then set in a little bit of silicone around them. They're actually platinum earrings. Isn't that great? Platinum is awfully nice to get in an earring. And then you've got a carat 95 in your blue zircons, almost a carat each. Princess cutting is really rare, so I think that's really the headline here. And it's 74 points in diamonds as well. The big ones that go all the way around. Now, the top portion of the earring is going to be a little more pave in formation here, and you can see what they look like. So once again, it's a 195 carat weight total of your centers. And I've got them at slightly different angles here, so you're seeing a little bit different blues and greens, but that's really the thing with the zircons. They have that electric blue color, and let's show you here. From a distance, you're probably going, well, they're a drop. Are they going to be too long? Well, not really. They're going to give you just a little bit of length. I mean, it's just the most subtle drop earring for you so that you can still wear them, I hope, very often. And 3/4 of an inch in that length, top to bottom. I'll pop one on the ear for you as well so you can see what that looks like. But it is time to make sure that our one and only pair of blue zircon earrings goes. I hope you're not waiting to get on the phone lines, because you might be surprised how affordable we're making everything. That's really the idea tonight, is that we're making everything affordable. It's our weekly event that we do every single Monday night to make sure everything is incredibly affordable for you. A really beautiful look here from a distance. Let's just go ahead and show you what they look like on here, just to give you an idea. I'm just balancing them there. So again, hopefully they'll hang on for dear life, but you can just kind of get an idea of the size and the length that they give you. And of course, in the white gold, or rather in the platinum, but the backing is in the white gold. So again, there's a little bit of a mix there, because we go with the stronger metal for you. So let's go back to the wheel here, and then we've got to go to get you this great value of $49.99. Not great enough. Trying to help everybody own some jewelry tonight. That's my job, is to make sure that if you happen to just come by and, you know, tune in and fall in love with a piece of jewelry, then you're supposed to be amazed at the price tag, so we can get it out right to you and you can start enjoying and wearing some really just exquisite fine jewelry. And this is it. It's not even going to be half this price, $2,500. We're making sure they're really affordable, and it's go time if you like them. What can I tell you? That's a closer look there. Can really see how dynamic they are as a stone. This is why we love double refractive zircons. The way that they look is really unmatched to any other colored gemstone out there. And let's make them $19.99 instead. So a first caller scenario, a rare as can be. I know the blue zircons have been hot of late. Now we get to bring you the great looking matched pair of princess cuts in the earring. And it's fabulous. So we'll talk about, we're only about 8 minutes away now from our big world premiere. It's kind of a world premiere revisit, but I think most of us were probably not here that day. I mean, it was only one day for about 4 minutes. So I have a feeling most of you might not have been here to see that launch when it was about 2.5 years ago. So we'll bring them back, and we are going to have 3 stones tonight. They're incredible. And Brazilian stones, they are lovely. So get ready. Okay, so blue zircon lovers, the party's not over. I have a blue zircon pendant in a platinum setting. Yet again, this is the match, but it's an elongated, spear-like pear shape that's going to give you that elongated stone. We never see pear shapes in zircon that do this. Nice size bail to fit most all of your chains. It's 112-6074. I'm going to test the audience here. I know it's a Monday night with a lot happening. So here's the deal. Let's make sure that we can send something out before the top of the hour gets here, in which we're going to have absolute bedlam on the phone lines here with our new Brazilian stones. But this one's got to go first, 112-6074. Platinum, 2 carats 01 on a pendant. That's the blue zircon carat weight pointing down. That's kind of fresh. Looks more like that kind of spear or arrow or pointed style, which I think is so lovely. Let me refocus our cameras here because I know we expect double refraction to be a little bit, you see the doubling effect, but there it is up close. So look at that. Great clarity on that stone, where not always the case with blue zircon. Sometimes they're a little miscut too. This one looks great. Diamond accents there as your bail. So you've got a few accents there up top. And I'm curious who's with us right now and who needs a blue zircon at a really teeny price tag. And a teeny price tag in blue zircon is usually $19.99. I just had earrings at that price. They're still here. So let's make it even better. $999. First caller. You've only got the white gold option here. That's it. I can't, or rather the platinum. So it's only platinum. I can't change it to yellow. It's got to stay in platinum, so it's going to be a white metal. So think about what white chain you have, white gold, platinum, sterling silver, it all works. It all works. There's not a big enough difference to see chain versus pendant, the match. But let's do this, and I'll show it to you a couple ways. But we're about to go a lot lower, just because I want to make sure some jewelry disappears here before our top of the hour gets here. We have a huge world premiere coming up. 3 stones only, 3 rings only, top of the hour. It's happening in just a few. So I need you ready to go, and we got to get this one out the door first. So I think we can do this. I know we can. It's just a matter of how low can we go on a price tag like this. Not even $888, $777, $699, $599, $499. It's a 2 carat plus blue zircon. And we're not asking for $499. This is a huge value, and let's see who's got it, because it may already be gone or maybe not. Maybe it's not, and this is what it looks like from a distance away. Great everyday style to wear. It's not going to be oversized. It's not too big. It's not oversized to the point where you're looking for, you know, I think sometimes statement necklaces are just for a certain few, and I really love that this can be worn either stacked or layered. It's a little over a ½ inch in top to bottom length. We'll show it again up close, and you know what? Operators, here's what I'm going to do. Let me know if you've got it. I'll take another discount, even though it's got to be gone at $499. That's got to be the biggest zircon value we've ever had. But I'm going to make it $399 only. And that should do it, right? For a 2 carat plus in the blue zircon. And that's it. So let me know who's got it at $399, and then we will be moving along. Lots to get to, and of course the top of the hour is a coming. So big Brazilian Paraíba, or rather tourmaline. We don't know if it's Paraíba or not. We'll explain, and we'll get to it coming up at the top of the hour, which is 4 minutes away from right now. So get ready. It's going to be happening, and that's going to be it. So let me know. I know we're verifying on this one. It sounds like 60 seconds should probably do it, and then we'll be ready to rock on to our next item. Yes? Who is that? Oh, Jeff and Luann. Oh, hi, guys. I was just communicating with Luann about a couple hours ago. Oh, wonderful. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Luann. Nice to have you. Okay, verifying here. I don't know if it's going to last 40 seconds, but okay. Andy, are you thinking about this one? All right, so that's sold out. All right, that's done. And then we have a really good kunzite. But before we do that, Malaya Garnet coming up. And we'll move that aside, and we got to show you this one. Ooh, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the rubelite we had earlier. Let me show it on the hand here. This is so nice. Let me get that pendant out of the way. That's gone. What do we think of this? So we usually see Malaya garnets have a little more brown to them to start, and then they can sometimes give you a subtle pink. That's not the case here. This is pretty much a rubelite type of pinky color, but it's not a tourmaline. Rubelite is a tourmaline. This is actually a garnet, so I don't mean to confuse you, but it's a good one to look like. If you're going to look like something, look like a rubelite tourmaline. And that's our Malaya. It's a one of a kind. It's 112-6240. And here's what it looks like up close and personal. And yeah, it's got this great cutout design. This is one of the more creative mountings we have, because it's got the actual halo. It's looped and kind of winding through the cutouts, which I think is really kind of cool how that works. See how that's done? And Malaya garnet, it's going to be a 470 size, so it's one of our bigger Malaya garnets we have. And then you also have a diamond weight, which I'll get you here. And we'll make this really affordable, I promise you. It's got a diamond weight of 14 points. It's in the white gold now. You do have the option to change up that gold color if you'd like to. And get ready, because we do have skeins, and we do have the really good kunzite coming up. And yes, we are 2 minutes away from our big top of the hour 3-ring debut. Look at that speen coming up though. Wow, the round, it's here. And then let's get this one out the door right now. It's supposed to be $29.99. Forget that. We're gonna make it a lot easier right now. First caller takes it for $1,900. You know what, skip $19.99, skip it. Monday night markdowns, I can do whatever I want. We gotta make sure pieces go. And here's how we do it. $1,699 for a pink, pinky purple if anything. Not the brown color, a pinky purple red in that gorgeous Malaya garnet, $16.99. How about that for a value? That's extreme value right there. Huge moment. $16.99, one only. Let me know who's taking that, Malaya. And then we're getting there. 1 minute away from the top of the hour. You might just want to start dialing now because this top of the hour is not going to last very long. 3 individual rings making up a world premiere part 2, but hasn't been here in several years. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to wait 30 more seconds here. Somebody's got to get the Malaya, $16.99 only. Don't forget, we have requests we're taking. We haven't had any yet. We would love to know what your requests are for the show here tonight. Okay, so there's something special on the way. And as we get ready, and we have 24 seconds, then we'll take you right to the top of the hour. Big premiere, so you might, again, if you already saw what we gave you a little sneak peek of, and you're interested, and you're thinking about them, and you know how rare they're going to be, well, this is the time to jump on the phone lines because we only have 3 individual pieces that we're going to get to share with you. So it's going to be probably the shortest world premiere you've ever seen, but we're thrilled to bring it to you. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us tonight. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and we've got a fabulous premiere. This is not something we get to do very often, and because it's a world of gems that's been around for the most part. I mean, we have gems that have been around for literally billions of years. So it's always difficult to say, hey, here's something new. It's not like something you can just whip up or manufacture or plan for. Now, in today's world, we're seeing a lot of manufactured stones, and we, of course, don't deal with those stones. We're not dealing with lab-grown, man-made, any of that. So it's only about the best of the best from Mother Nature. But sometimes Mother Nature can surprise us and give us some really cool things like what we're about to show you now, which is only a 3-part 3-ring, that's it, 3-ring circus. No, we're just only seldom like that. We're actually bringing you a 3-ring premiere of incredible stones that I did technically bring about 2.5 years ago. I had a handful of these stones. They were in jewelry. They were so quick to go. We're now going to bring you 3 more, and it's all we have as of right now. Here's the deal. These came in to our inventory just on Thursday was when they arrived. We got busy on Friday, got them set up into jewelry so that we could present them here. Now, I thought they'd be we'd wait till the weekend. We're not. We're giving them to you right now so you get the opportunity to not wait. And this is a little lighter audience on our weeknights, especially now. We don't have our cable viewers for the last month or so. So it's just you guys, okay? So it's just us. And we're really showing you some big world premieres here. But I figure this is good because the more limited the audience may be, it's going to be a little bit better where we're not disappointing a lot of you when they do sell out because they're going to go. They're all one of a kinds. I flashed them, which is probably why you're already thinking this is something I need to be a part of because they're so gorgeous. And after all, it is jewelry. So this is more than just a great collectible. We love a good rare. We love something unique with a story behind it. We love something exciting and new, but it's jewelry, so if it's not pretty, you're probably not going to wear it. You're not going to use it to accessorize your look every day if it's not what you consider a beautiful piece of jewelry. And that's what we really prioritize, is having both rarity and beauty, then, of course, bringing the great value that we do. Now, what's happening right now is the biggest one's going to come out first, but what is it, first of all? Because this is really exciting, and although even tonight already, in my first 62 minutes, I've had Congolese tourmalines. I've had Paraíba tourmaline. What exactly are we doing now where even in the beginning of the part of the show, we brought a 12-point Brazilian Paraíba. As we know, Paraíba is described as a stone that it can only be called Paraíba if it does have a copper and manganese content. And so it has to be within either the blue-greens, the blues, the greens, or the purples. Those colors can be called Paraíba. It's a very important distinction in the gem world that automatically equates to a large value right now. That's all there is to it. It's a very expensive stone. What we're about to show you are stones that are out of a new find that is in Brazil. So Brazil was the first discovery ever of Paraíba in 1989. Hector Barbosa, of course, is credited with actually being the discovery. Actually, he was the gentleman who was credited with the discovery of the material. And it wasn't long until those stones were all mined out. It was a very small little yield that we had out of Brazil. And then much later, a few years, it was all discovered in Nigeria and Mozambique. Then a couple years went by, that material was mined out. There's always hope that maybe perhaps somewhere in the world, maybe in Brazil, there is another material or another yield to be found. Now, here's what's happening. This is so new, so updated, so fresh of a find that it obviously hasn't gone through any comprehensive testing yet. There has not been a 100% approval of, is it copper bearing, is it not copper bearing? But I can tell you this, without giving away the location, because obviously when there is a new discovery of a gemstone, I've learned this very early on, is you don't want to be, no matter who you are, or how you broadcast, or how many people, how big an audience you have, you never want to start talking about sources, because you don't want to endanger the people that are there working so hard to bring it out to us. So this is the thing. We're not going to get into exact locale. At this point, all I can say is Brazilian material. But I can tell you this. It's not all that far away from where the original material was found. And Brazil's a big place, so hopefully that narrows it down a bit. But this is a stone that when you see it, I'm wearing the first one, which is the largest one. It has a blue-green. It has a brightness and neon about it, and it is, in fact, tourmaline. So this could very well be what maybe down the line we'll discover is another find of Paraíba. For now, all I can tell you is it's blue-green tourmaline out of Brazil. So here's the deal. We have 3 entire pieces. The first one is the largest size. We're going to start with our 4-carat 73, which, think about when we just had a 2-carat 99 earlier tonight, it was just about, what, $15,000. Now we're going to bring you a value that, because it's so new and fresh, and because we're the only ones that have it, that's the other great thing, is that we have an agreement with the actual miners who are on the ground, because they're great friends of the network. Remember, this is a network that is run by a family who's been in the gem business for 6 generations now and counting. So you know everybody else in the business. It's all one big family, right? And it's actually a small world of, even though it's an international community and it's certainly every point of the globe sees gemstones mined virtually, it's still a small world when it comes to gem discoveries. And so we know, and we've got the in, and we've got the VIP connection to then bring them to you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring you our first one, which is gigantic. It's our 473. This is the most beautiful stone I think I can show you here. It is the essence of blue green. I have a very important stone. My most important prized possession in my gem collection is my 10-carat Paraíba. It was actually a retirement gift when I left a network that I'd been at for 6 years at the time. It was the gift that I was given as I moved on to another opportunity. And so what a beautiful thing. And still to that day, that's my most important gemstone. It reminds me, because it's the same cut, the same color, as what I'm about to show you now. This is a 473, of course, but it has got the same type of neon, the same type of brightness, the same type of really beautiful cushion cutting as well, which you will see here. And we'll probably have to zoom back, because if that's not the prettiest stone, I mean, my goodness, what a gem. And let's zoom back to see the whole thing, because it is a bigger ring with an impactful color or colors, and it just looks incredible, does it not? Item number is 112-6166. And remember, there are only 3. We're going to go in descending order. So that means we're showing you the largest. We'll show you the next sizes down are going to be the oval that is 165 and an emerald cut that is 102. So great news, they're all over a carat. Bad news is only 3 in total and very, very limited. And that's the 473. We added a carat 30 in the diamonds to go along with it. How beautiful is that? I mean, wowza. Carat 30 in diamonds, double halo, love it. So this is Brazilian tourmaline. It is bright, stunning blue-green colors at 50-50. It is neon and popping. There is something about the stone that, watch this, darkening the light only allows that stone to look better and brighter. And it's happening right before your eyes. Full light, watch that stone, focus on that. I've darkened the light, look at that, full light. Just coming in for the eclipse here, that stone just gets more powerful. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have nobody on the phone lines as of yet. Well, well, well. This is a moment, and I would not wait if I were you, because this is what's going to happen. It's one of the most sensational values, because it's nothing if it's not a value here. That is what we do. I'm going to wait till we have one caller on the line ready to go. We could ask any amount of money for something like this. Really, truly, you could ask anything. And you should, because there's really no limit to its value. I can speak on a 10-carat Paraíba that I have and several others that continue to extend and extend in value. They go up in value every single few months. We're seeing that prize collection of Paraíba. I want to show this on the hand. Again, I cannot, if we waited years and years to give you a definitive answer on copper content or no, well, we would be able to, number one, be able to tell you, but we'd have to wait. You know what the other problem is with that? We'd have to probably sell it under a copper-bearing tourmaline title, because it probably does. I'm just saying, based on a visual ID and everything I know about the source, it probably is. But that aside, then you'd have to pay what? Well, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000? We have a 4-carat Paraíba. It's $50,000. We have a 2-carat 99. It's still $15,000. Here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm not even asking for $15,000 on our 473. There is only one. Operators, if you want to claim it as yours, you can do that, but I'm going to definitely get you the best value possible, and then we'll work our way down. So I also invite anybody who wants our smaller stones, go ahead and come on in now. Even if you want to hold on for the next smaller stones coming up. But this is not 15, and it's not $10,000. This is what we live to do. And truly, when you're dealing with a network like TVON, you get opportunities nobody else has. Because I can tell you we have an exclusive agreement, and if there is to be anything else that comes out of this mine, we have made an agreement to get it for you. I don't know if that's ever going to come to fruition. I don't know if we're ever going to get another stone beyond what I have here tonight. We just have that kind of power in the trade to be able to make, and respect, by the way. It's a power, it's a prowess, it's a respect, and it's really, if I'm being honest, it's really an admiration that we have here as a network that really is, again, based on a family who has done wholesale on gemstones and supplied museums with gemstones for literally generations. This is the beauty of shopping with us, is we can give you those values, we can make these moments happen, and you don't have to pay $49.99 for this incredible ring. That's the beauty of what we're going to do right now. This is a huge moment right away, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this one. If you want it, you take it. It's $49.99 only, and that's it, and we'll see who's got it, because somebody's already got it, I think, at $99.99. So here we go, and then we'll get to our smaller stones as well, and we're going to show you what we can do on the smaller stones also. But that's going to be $49.99, which is basically $1,000 a carat, and a carat 30 in diamonds for free. And then we'll get to the smaller, because I know you guys are asking about those. The big ovals coming up, and then the emerald cut. Ovals next, emerald cut after that, and that'll be it. So $49.99 from $99.99. So a major moment to get in on that one. Then the oval will be here. We do drop down to a smaller carat. Look at that, same color though. Same color, maybe a bit more green in the oval, and then the blue-green coming up on that emerald cut. Okay, we have 5 people verifying. So it's whoever says sold first. I don't mean to rush you, but this is definitely the time to get in. And let me try it on one more time here for you. In the white gold, or you can change it. If you really want it in yellow gold or rose gold, we can do that for you. But why on earth would a 473 tourmaline that has that blue-green and a brand new discovery, and we'll give you, as I've made this deal with them, as we can, if it's safer to announce the actual origin, we will do that for you. And when that becomes possible, when I'm allowed and at liberty to say, I will do that for you. But for now, they're still trying to get more material out of the ground. We would like to get everything that they have if they do. And so that's going to be it. Now let's get to our smaller stones. I get that that's a little bit more. We've got the oval coming up, which is 112, 60, 156. It is here. And then we are going to see the emerald cut if you want to hold on for the emerald cut. That's it. And then when they're gone, they're gone. And that is also, wow, they're also clean. That's what's amazing about it's the clarity that these give you. Let's bring out the oval. 112, 60, 156 on the way. It's going to be our 165 oval with a carat 09 in diamonds, and there's only one, and yet it's got the diamond side to side here. A really beautiful platform of round brilliant diamonds. Now nobody wants to hang on for the couple of extra stones here. We have 2 more, this being one, then the emerald cut being our last. And if you don't want them, please don't take them, because honestly we have a family here of gem collectors, including myself, who want to have these in their own collections, because we're all just smart when it comes to, you know, really new discoveries. There's oftentimes new discoveries turn out to be obviously later on down the line, some of the most huge, impactful value stones in the world. And that's really what we're on the precipice here of bringing you something nobody else can. We're the first to bring it to you, and we love that. So take a look at it one more time. This is our oval. It's our carat 65 with the diamonds all the way side to side. And we got to make sure it becomes a big value for you right now. How about this one? Not even. Well, $59.99 is not going to work because I already brought the big one down under $5,000. So we've got a chance here, and then we'll do some auctions for you. We'll get out some jewelry here no matter what. We got to make it all happen. So how about this one for, you know what, send it out for under $4,000, under $3,000, not even $29,000. Then we'll get to our emerald cut that is coming up. Got a really good emerald cut for you as well that I know I'm waiting on. I'm loving the emerald cut too. Here's what I'll do. $2,499, just that one. And then our last is the emerald cut. It'll be the most affordable. It's still over a carat. Let me try this one on for you at a carat 65. Here's what it looks like. And there it is. So beautiful, beautiful stone. I know, maybe we'll save them till Sunday. Who knows? I mean, this is the thing. We just really, I didn't give you any heads up these were coming. I thought we were going to do them over the weekend. Here they are. And let's get to our last one here, which is our carat 02, 112.60, the blue-green of a tourmaline here, 102. Is the carat weight here, and it also is the 82-point diamond weight, and this will be another one of a kind here. Our last, our most affordable, our carat plus, still 82 points is the diamond weight around it. It's a great mounting too, the way it creates that double halo, but then just on the very outside splits, and then you go down the sides in a split shank formation to give it a nice little feel, and a great way it holds that center stone up for you. Let's make this one, you know what, skip it. We won't even do $29.99. It's got to be lower. Got a huge event here for you. Just 3 pieces, though, as part of our premiere, and this one is only $1,999 for the blues and the greens, and that's 50-50 there. For sure, the 50-50s and the blues and the greens together, like we see out of our stones that we get out of Mozambique. But there is something with the Brazilian material that always, when you hear Brazil with a tourmaline, you know it's very, very special. And that's the deal. There comes this kind of, we talk about the tiny stones we get out of the Brazilian material that's the original mine, and we talk about how valuable those are. Well, same thing here. I mean, Brazil comes with, it's a very gem-rich location, but when it comes to tourmaline out of Brazil, tends to be some of the most highly valued and sought after. All right, so that was $19.99. Just wanted to show those to you. They're great collectibles. Now let's get to our kunzite that's here in an emerald cut. It's 112.6257 on the way. It's a lovely, lovely saturation of an emerald cut stone. I know this is what a lot of people have asked me personally. They said, do you have anything that's maybe under 15 carats? Most of our kunzites of late have been really, really big. And yet it's true that sometimes you got to go to the bigger sizes to get the better saturation in this pink spodumene gem. That is certainly not the case here. It's not a huge size. It's 359, but it's certainly bringing that great, rich saturation we love. Then it's got what I call the hourglass mounting with that little press on the sides, and then that big diamond that's right there centralized in this kind of that beautiful shape that you have that's concave going in towards the stone. That diamond weight is 22 points, I want to say. It is 20 points. 20 points in the diamonds, and you can get white, yellow, or rose gold, but it's an easy one if we make it affordable. And that's the problem. This is a very exotic stone. Certainly in this color, the deeper and darker the color gets, the more pricey they should become. It's not the case here. We're making it really affordable right now. First caller situation. Okay, we have this one for $29.99. You know why that's not going to work? I still have 3 Brazilian blue-green tourmalines here, and that tells me something's up. So here's what I'll do instead. We're going to go 0 to start, $100 increments, and we'll see where it goes on a really important 359 Afghan kunzite. And it's totally up to you where that stone will go. It is up to you to make the option, and whether you want to put in, you know, a $1,500 bid to start, well, that would be a great value. But again, play a little strategy here. On a night when maybe there aren't going to be as many people shopping as usual, on a Monday, here we are with the 0 to start, $100 increments, no reserve. That's what we're doing. I will move jewelry somehow, some way. That's what I'm here to do. And sometimes it's going to take a 0 to start, $100 minimum increment auction to do it. And that's what we're doing right now. And if you want to participate, maybe a kunzite sounds good. You've been looking for one. Here we go. How much? $100. We got a bid. That means we got to sell it. We will sell it. And it's just a matter of giving everyone a chance who wants to jump in the moment. Jason, who is our bidder over there? Stephanie, from where? She's going to win it looks like. Never mind, we have $200 just came in. $300 rather. $300. Stephanie, we got one challenger for you, and it's Andy's bidder over there. I thought they were at 2, they're at 3, we just got 4. Third bidder, $400. $400 and only 3 bidders so far. Very nice, and this is a really good time to jump in on an auction. By goodness, not a lot of Kunzites out there for $400, but here we are offering a $359. Oh no, it's stopping already. This is just absolutely crazy. This is what we're doing. But again, see, that's the thing. I don't have a $400 piece of jewelry besides the zircon that's already sold. We just got 5. This is certainly, you see the price up there. It's a $3,000 TVON value. So if you shop here every day and you know, like let's say someone came in who said, you know, they were new to the world of TVON and they just had to price things the way they're priced. And we have $600, by the way. It would be a $29.99 value. There's no exception. There's no discount. That's that. I'm having to do a little something here to adapt with a Monday night where we don't have half of our viewers. We're going on a month now with no cable viewers, and that's who most of our viewers are. So again, it's a really big deal because we can do things like this to make it easier for you. So $700 we have now. $700 has been bid. We're looking for more, and obviously not exactly to cost yet. Not anywhere near it. And so we're at $700. Tell you what, shall we give it a final call because I'm losing bidders left and right here. We had a couple potential bidders. They're out. They're out. They never got in. So here we are at $700 and 1 bidder remaining now. So this is getting interesting. We've got 700. Oh, I didn't think this was going to happen. Obviously, I appreciate having a career. So had I known this was going to happen, if I had a crystal ball that told me what would happen here, I would never have ventured to do this no reserve auction, but here we are. And we're at $700 with the last call coming up right now. So here's what we'll do. We'll give it 2 minutes because we always want to make sure you have a little bit of runway time here to get in your bid if you're still thinking about it. And if you haven't bid yet, we're only at $700. You got a last 2 minutes to dial. That's it. Then when the 2-minute clock hits 0, we sell it. So that's our last look at it right now. Final 2 minutes. Let's try it on again. Remember, you can choose the yellow gold or the rose gold if you'd rather. It's up to you what gold color it's in. It's up to you what size it's in. It's up to you where we ship it for free, but we will do that. And we're going to get it to your home for free. And 700 is not exactly where we need to be on this one, but that's what's happening. And you know what we got to do, right? In now 95 seconds from right now, it's going to be out of here and we're verifying 800. Do we have 800, by the way? Did I hear someone at 8? You do have 8. Okay, so we have $800. So I just want to let everyone know where we are. We do have an $800 bid that has come in, and we have a minute now, 20 seconds remaining. I know there's a slight pause to the clock because we have to update the bid, but then it'll keep on running. So that's it, guys. Last call, we're at 8 now. We lost. Oh, I thought you were at 8, no? Oh, okay. We are verifying here. We've got 800, and we've got a minute 10 left. Happy Monday. Oh man, Mondays are really, they get a bad rap, don't they? They do. I say, shop with us and we'll change your mind. We can show you how good it is to be part of a Monday night when you got discounts like this on a stone that looks like that. I know it needs a little polishing on the sides. I'm going to have to start coming into the factory and doing it myself because I've done my piece. I have said, let's start polishing and rewriting this, but we're working on it. So anyway, it's going to be all perfected on its way out to you. White, yellow, rose. Hey, you might not even choose white gold. Maybe you're going to choose yellow. Maybe you're going to choose rose gold. That's the beauty of what we do is that you don't only get a great value on something special, you get to choose. You get to customize. You get to make it exactly how you want it. You're not stuck. You're not even going to have to go run around all over town paying extra money to size a piece. Let us do it for you. Isn't that what luxury is about? Is it just as simple as getting a great quality stone at a really good value? Well, I think that's pretty luxury, and not having to leave home to do it and just picking up the phone and having it shipped to your doorstep. Now that's luxury to me. Don't we pay a little extra usually to have those advantages of convenience and, really good, just anything that saves us time is usually something we pay more, not less for. So the idea that you can pay so much less and get all those luxuries built in, I think is kind of nice. So here we go, $800. Do we have 900? Yes or no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Do we dare bring out the round color change Sphene that everybody has been asking me? Do you have the rounds? Because we love the radiance. Oh no, look how pretty. This is the same mounting. I had this mounting yesterday with a cornflower blue sapphire. And I did not show it to you. If you watched all of yesterday's show and you're going, no, you didn't. You're right, because I didn't show it to you. Because this is a new mounting that suddenly is one of the most exquisite we've ever done, because it's going to be this really cool scroll work of diamonds and gold and 70 points. And I'll tell you, the sapphire that I had, which a sapphire is not as rare as Sphene. I think we can all agree on that. There is no rarity on sapphire like Sphene. None, not even Paparasha. This is color changing Sphene. It's 112-6218. And it's really lovely, isn't it? It's 14 karat solid gold. You're going to choose your gold color. It's a karat 64 in the round Sphene. It's got scroll after scroll times really 4 different points here that almost has a squared off feeling, but angular. So that really looks great, doesn't it? Let me try it on, show you the size. Since this is a mounting you have not seen yet. I saw it for the first time yesterday and I went, whoa, that's an important mounting. Yes. Alan. Hi, Alan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Karat 64 on the center. 70 points is the diamond weight. And look at how it just really fills the finger here, side to side. All diamonds. Love the detail here. Detail, detail, detail. I mean, that's really what it's all about. Anyone else think it looks like more than 70 points? I do. Second I saw it for the first time yesterday with a sapphire, I thought, now that looks like a carat and a half in diamonds. Little did I know. 70 points. So really interesting how that gives you that really powerful, bigger look. And we're going to make sure it's a value for you. That's all we got to do tonight, right? You know a value when you see one. We've got the exquisite round Sphene here. It's, you know what it is too? It's not that olive green that sometimes these Sphenes have a lot of yellow green to them. This is a true bright green neon. I thought it was a demantoid when I first glanced at it because it really has that bright element of green. And it goes to red. That's the coolest part. Color change Sphene. That means that if you're to change your light environment, you've got the entire green aspect of the stone go to red. The whole body color of the stone switches based on the light environment it's in, and yet you never are going to be without that dispersion level. All that fire you see, that happens no matter what. And that's incredibly important because it's what makes this stone so important and rare. And we have got a chance here to blow it out for you. It is no longer $59.99. I know what we're up against. Let's make sure it's a miracle value here tonight before we go. And then, you know what? We'll make it really simple and easy. First caller can have it for just, how about this, $19.99 for a karat 64, just to send it on out at a savings of $4,000. Saving double what you're spending. That's when I know we've done something special with a value right there, is when we can save you $2,000 more than what you're spending. That is what it's all about. Look how gorgeous this designer mounting is. Very pretty. And then we've got men's jewelry and we've got tanzanites to show you. Brand new mandarin is here. Oh goodness, that's going to be wild. And then we have a yellow diamond and some diamond earrings. You guys were loving all weekend long diamond drop earrings. So I thought we'd bring out another pair here tonight to bring you something special in bigger diamonds that look very much like our diamonds by the yard style that you love. So we'll bring that out for you. And then anything else we can share with you, please get requests in. We have yet to get a request in and we're halfway through our show. So let's get to those diamond drop earrings that we have that are, I'll tell you, it's the hardest earring that I have to show you because there's no good way to lay them down here on the wheel except for that, which doesn't allow you to see only just one of the stones here. Let me show them from a distance away so you can see what they look like with a shepherd's hook style. So easy to put on. They've got this great length with 4 individual diamonds to them. This is a classic, and there are just, you know, so many times I think a drop earring can be considered very dressy. There are other times like this one where I feel like it's a little more casual, even though you've got the largest diamonds we put in earrings. 111-3265 is the item number here. And there's actually going to be, I might as well grab both here and show you what they look like together, just so you can see. It's a shepherd's hook design, but it actually starts a little wider in the front And then you see here as they drape together, and I love these, by the way, mixed and matched. You want to, if you have more than one piercing, you can actually layer these up the ear, which is a really pretty way to do it because then they look like a beautiful diamond fringe. Just something to keep in mind if you already maybe have a pair. And it's the last offering, so we're doing this with a few of our diamond deals, especially the bigger diamonds. They have to eventually go up and kind of catch up with today's diamond pricing. And so when we're looking at 2 inches and a drop, and you've got this substantial way that the gold is structured at the front top there, and then they lead into chain, and then yes, you get this fabulous look. That's my own earring dropping, so don't be alarmed. I'm just trying to do this one-handed here. And then I want to pop one in the ear for you because there are 4 diamonds that get bigger as they go down. So you get a really special look here. And do you see what's happening with those big diamonds? They're all bezel set, chain in between them. So what it ends up looking like is our Diamonds by the Yard that's so famous around here. The one that most everybody who's watched TVON for some amount of time, you probably have a Diamonds by the Yard of some kind. And no matter which size you have, in DBTY, this is going to work with it. This is going to match with it. I popped one on here for you so you can see what they look like from a distance away to give you an idea of how they drape and how that 2 inches still is going to be really wearable because it's not like it's, you know, oversized where it's, you know, going to be down at the shoulder level here. It's going to be all that length that then has this great movement, but it keeps all those diamonds right up front where you can see them. And we love that about them. And we're going to go back to our hand shot here so you can see how they look from a distance away and see the pair. We have white, yellow, and rose gold available, and they're going to be super affordable right now. They're only, and you know what? Did you already do the average? Because I think that we know that they're graduated. We know they get into really big sizes, but as you look at that 1 carat 02 total weight, you're probably realizing there are only 8 stones in the earring. They're averaging out to be close to 13 points apiece. That's tremendous. Now these are smaller, and then they get larger as they make their way down. So certainly a big size of diamond individually here, and they're only $999. We're dropping them under $1,000 a carat to get those to you. And I think there's something very much, again, this stiletto style, but when it's all solid diamonds, like for example, what we brought you over the weekend, which were full on drops in diamonds, nothing but diamonds side by side, I feel like that gives you a little more maybe dressy, even though the diamonds weren't as large. Here's where you get the larger presence of the diamonds, but you get something really wearable, and they're lightweight, and they're really just, again, could be any age, any style, no matter what you wear, no matter what you like, why they're hanging out together. I don't know, they're almost like they're magnetic here. And that's kind of the reaction. People love to see these on because there's just that flirty movement they have. When there's that chain link, but they're not flipping. Do you notice as they move here naturally? I can hold them as still as possible, but they're still giving you movement. And that's because of that chain link in between. But then they're always going to stay up front. And if you ever see them from behind, we still, like we do our bezels on our necklaces, they're still an open bezel. So front and back are both open for you. So you can still get maximum sparkle, maximum brilliance, $9.99 a pair. Let's move on. Got a lot to show you here. I know we've had a lot of you asking for diamond earrings. It's that time of year when you're thinking holidays are coming. You might be going to some more events and hanging out. You want to really have some brand new sparklers on your ears. There they are. And never mind how much they move does not really matter. They're structured in a way and made in a way so that those diamonds always show up front, which we can't even say that about the necklace version of our Diamonds by the Yard. They twist and turn a little bit. The earrings don't, so you're always getting that flash and fire right up front where you want it. And very important diamonds. Okay, so let's get to our men's ring. This is the Congolese tourmaline that we love. Had it the other day, sent it back to get a little polishing here, and now it is perfected, and it needed to be because this stone is too good to not have any aspect of the ring not fitting the quality of the gem individually. It's 1125791. Isn't this something? A blue and green and golden color together. This is one of our Congolese stones. Don't forget, we had a couple really unusual tourmalines today already. The new Brazilian stones that debuted, which were a lot of fun. Now this 360 in the green, blue, golden combo looks incredible, doesn't it? That's a 3 carat 60 size. It's got 42 points in diamonds. It's generally a gent's ring because it's got enough gold to be one, but it can also be a lady's ring if you like a larger piece, if you want something with a lot of wow and a lot of size and a lot of presence, and yet making sure it's comfortable. How do we do that? Finish it on the inside with an undergallery, of course. Okay, gotcha. it's just that it's one of those Murphy's Law shows. It's one of those shows, right? Everything that can go wrong will go wrong today. How about this one, guys? First caller right now. Let's make it super easy right away. First caller takes it. It's down to $24.99 only on that one. And congrats again on the Kunzite. Let us know what requests you have before we go. Got a lot of great pieces, but only about 85 minutes left in the show tonight. And we still have diamond earrings going if you'd like them. The big Paraivas are here. We already brought you turquoise. We brought you amazing. We're going to bring a yellow diamond tonight that's really incredible. So get ready if you've ever wanted a big yellow diamond. We got one. Tanzanite is here. No, have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of Tanzanite that's blue wing block D? We're in the last call of it. Last call on our stones. How about that? Wait till you see this. Blue wing block D. You ready for this one? Classic. $725. Wow. Now that's a stone. Now that's. Whew. $24.99. Let's take a look at this on the hand. I can't get over that we're doing a ton. I know what my ladies are thinking out there. They're going, I want that ring. Put that stone in a lady's ring. I know it's one of those that there are very few stones that are going to be really large enough to be really suited well for the big size you got to get in a gent's ring. So, and again, a lot of gals could wear this as well. I would. It has a signet ring type of feel to it. If you were to add diamonds and gems to a signet ring, I mean, that's kind of the idea, right? The larger presence, the dome style, that kind of plateaued top. That feels like a signet ring, but with gems. And so there's nothing that says really anybody could wear this ring. That's a fact, because it's got that style that is so really classic and in right now. I mean, so signet rings are pretty much kind of the classic that everybody's loving, but they're very extra popular right now. So we're seeing everybody love a signet ring and usually stack multiple shapes and designs. So this is really that feel if you like a lot of gold presence, but with gem presence as well. So you get this huge stone, $360. Think about that with all that great glittering effect that it has with the colors. It almost looks like a kaleidoscope if you stay within those cool colors of green, blue, and golden, right? That's what it feels like. Then you've got the row of diamonds around it, pave all the way around that border. Then the inside, finished to perfection. Shall we bring out the blue wing block D? Or should we go mandarin? Let's go mandarin. All right. Let's go. We got a big one here. And I'm wondering, with a new design like this, so those of you that watch the show every day, and you're thinking, I've seen that design, I've seen that design, I've seen that design. What if we bring you something completely brand new right now in a design that is meant to look, because I get it, gold's like $2,700 an ounce. So not everybody's saying, you know what, let me just go ahead, I'm going to buy that mandarin ring, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to buy a couple bands to go with it. I'm just going to stack. I'm going to get a couple, and I'm just going to go buy 5 more bands, 6 more bands, 7 more bands. Here's the thing. Stacking we know is a look. What if we just build it all into one? What if we don't have everybody running around town spending thousands and thousands of dollars on diamond bands? Does this not look like you added your own separate diamond stack ring here in white gold and your own separate stack diamond ring in white gold around each side of this two-tone band? Now, that's what it's really intended to look like. You know how much this would cost, though, right? If you were just making this from like a la carte rings. Let's talk about 112-6237. And this is going to be interesting. Brand new designs are always a challenge, because I tell you this all the time. When we bring out something new, it's exciting because it's new, it's here, it's one that we can all get excited about when it's something we've not seen before. But at the same token, it makes it a challenge to convey value because you don't already know what it's priced at. I can show you 10,000 rings and usually you know approximately what it's going to be because you've seen it before. This is really interesting. And here in today's gold world, when we're seeing gold at record highs and $2,700 an ounce and on and on and on, and even gold bands are $4,000 with no diamonds in them and no stones in them. Think about what a ring like this actually costs to create. Then let's make it easier. It's got a mandarin garnet in the center. It's 112-6237. I don't care how specialty or rare or exotic it is. We're going to bring you a 156 bright as can be mandarin garnet. We're going to bring you the diamond halo and the stack, which is all in one, because if you've ever been in a position where you've tried to stack rings and they never seem to fit quite right, or they never stay where they're supposed to, look at how we did this. It's all one ring. You slide it onto your finger and you're out the door. And you're never going to have issues with, oh, it's a little hot outside, so it's really tight to have 3 rings on at once, right? Wider rings do that. And I mean, it still can be hot in places. I know we can speak for out here, it's still 100 degrees every day. So this is the thing where you've got one ring built together, so you never have those issues. They're always going to sit properly, but watch this on the hand as we talk about a 48-point diamond weight in total. You see right here, it looks like that stack style because that two-tone element of the gold stays as is. You've got white gold, yellow gold, white gold. That's how it stacks up. And it's all in one, so it's really easy to put on and really easy to wear. And yet it's always going to be aligned to perfection. And here's the brand new style that obviously requires the gold of 3 rings, diamond weight as well, and yet one of the most valuable, precious garnets in the world in the middle of it all. And yeah, we might have to ignore the fact that this cost us a lot of money to put together because of the 3-in-1 magic here. I'm not really into 3-in-1s, you know, if it's like that. It's like that shampoo, you know what I'm saying, right? I was like, oh yeah, it's a 3-in-1. I don't know if that's gonna work as well. But I like it if you're giving me more gold for free. If you're gonna give me diamonds of 3 rings in one or gold of 3 rings in one, I'm all on board. Let's take it. Let's take all that extra gold and luxury. Let's take it all. And let's make it affordable. How about this? Shall we send it out? It's a brand new ring, so how would you ever know where it's supposed to be? I'm just gonna come out and tell you. This one is supposed to be $49.99 today, and that's because it's got one of the most highly valued stones in the middle, being a mandarin garnet that is on the rise only on the level of Paraíba. Then you've got the fabulous multiple stacks of gold, two-tone, diamonds everywhere, including all the way around your mandarin, and it's not going to be $49. Come on over and take a look at it. What will it take to get it out the door? And nobody's on the phone lines yet saying, I love it. That's cool. That's different. That's bold. I like the idea of a 3 rings in one. I don't have to worry about, are they going to fit right? If I buy other diamond bands somewhere else, are they going to sit right next to it the proper way? It's all built in this way. It is the luxury we love. And you know what? I'm really here to make sure that we can move some jewelry. We got an hour and 20 minutes to do it. I don't know what it's going to take tonight, but I was thinking about auctioning it, but I still got auctioned at $3,500 to start. And I just have this sneaking suspicion that if I try to get a $3,500 to start in an auction, I might be sitting here hearing crickets chirping. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear a phone line ring. I'm not asking for 80 calls. We don't need 25 calls, but I'm asking for one caller who says, you know what, that's a giveaway, and I'm going to be taking advantage of it. Here's how you do it. It's not going to be $49.99 or $3,500. We could just sell it at $34.99. Maybe that's the key. Go under the open price, just send it out. That way, done, easy. But it still leaves us with a question. Is it going to go at $34.99? It's 50-50 right now. I can leave no doubt. We have to make sure this goes. So here's what I will do. It's not going to be $3,000. It's not going to be $29.99. I'm not doing an auction. We're just going to flat out price it. And we're going to get you the new designer mounting right here. And it's not going to be $29. I was thinking $19.99 probably is going to get the job done, but probably isn't good enough either. Got to make sure it goes. Who will like a mandarin garnet that, I always say this with mandarins because I've heard it 20 billion times, it seems like. People shy away from mandarins, worried that it's too bright, too much, too neon, too loud, too exciting, too neon, too everything, right? It's always the 222 stone, right? I want you to try it because if you're like so many people that I've helped shop for mandarins in decades past, you're probably going to come back and say, that's my new favorite. I wasn't sure, I was sitting on the fence, and now that I tried it, now that I have it, I grab it and wear it all the time. What if we need to make this better than $19.99, $18.88, $17.77, $16.99? I don't know what it's going to take, but we're going in reverse here, and we're going, is it possible you're not supposed to go uphill in reverse, right? That's one way to burn your clutch. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going uphill in reverse. because there's still nobody on the phone lines. And we're going downward of the price. And so this is the one you need to dial, because you know what? $1,599 not going to work. I'm going to make sure this goes, and we're going to give it 60 seconds. And when it's gone, it's gone. And when it's gone, you know what? I don't know if this mounting's going to return, because it's one of those that I am irresponsibly pricing just to get it out the door on today, October 7th. And we'll probably never be able to see it again, because we can't make it for the price that I'm already offering it at. We're already offering it at $16.99. I can't make it for that price. Cannot, will not. It's not today's gold world. We're going back in time. I've been saying time travel with us. This is like time traveling with TVON here. It really is. Let's go low with low. That's what we're doing. It's not even $15.99. I'm going to blow it out. We're going to give it 60 seconds, and I was going to make it $1,499 and wait for someone to say sold. Instead, we're going to take it even lower, and this is not my doing, okay? I mean, yes, I'm the one with the microphone up here, standing here saying this, but this, I cannot take responsibility for this price that's about to happen, because it's really as simple as I just want to do a quick little show and tell and see who really recognizes the value. Because it's not going to be $14, $13, $12, $11, $10.99. I'm just going to try it. I'll give you 60 seconds, and we'll shop it at $9.99. And that's it. It's got to stay as is. So the only thing you need to decide is, what size do you want? And 60 seconds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing we got a blue wing waiting in the wings. We do. We have a blue wing waiting. It's on standby. We've got a yellow diamond that's going to be quite a value here as well. And we have 45 seconds. And then I don't know, $49.99 is going to have to be the price. I don't know about you, but if someone gave me the same option, the same piece that I wanted, and they said, here, I'm going to give you the option. You either pay $5,000 or under $1,000. I'm going to take the under $1,000 deal. And that's what you have the opportunity to do if you can take it in the next 25 seconds. But make sure you grab it. And we'll probably never see the mounting again. I can't make it for that price, and you know that. We can't make listen, you can't make 3 gold bands for $333 a piece. You can't do it. You just can't do it. We don't just have gold bands. We have diamonds in 2 of those bands. We have a big mirror. It's a mandarin garnet at carat 56. You cannot give away carat and a half mandarin garnets for free. But we're doing that because there's no, I mean, however you want to break it down, from a gold standpoint, from a diamond standpoint, from a mandarin standpoint, this is what it's going to take tonight. And it, by the way, hasn't worked yet. So if you like it, you call me now, and we'll do it for $9.99. Ann, did you have this one? Thank you. So here's what we're going to do, $9.99 only. That's it. I know we're almost through the show here. We've only got an hour and 15 minutes left. It's not a lot of time. We're taking requests. Get them in, whatever. If I'm not showing you what you want to see, by all means, tell me what it is we can bring out from the vault, no holds barred. We'll bring out anything, and we'll discount it. Speaking of discounts, there's a 20-carat tanzanite. One of the biggest priced, whoa, we got a great per carat price here coming up. Happy Monday. Okay, coming up, big tanzanite on the way. Anyone want to see our 20-carat pluser on discount? Got this one for you. That's a good one. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice one. And then we also have some conch pearl, new one, exotic 17-carat tanzanites as well. Last call. Anyone want that one? $9.99. What about you, Wayne? Thinking about that one or getting someone registered? Okay, so here's the deal. And who's shopping? Okay, coming up. On our way, we've got another wheel for you. We've got some really good pieces here coming up. I got a couple rubies that I thought we'd discount for you. Got some rubies, big or small, medium-sized rubies, whatever you want. We've got a big ruby here. I love this one. This one's not been marked down to this level yet. So here's our 142 ruby. And then call me on the mandarin. Here's our highway design with the diamonds and the gold. What do you think of that? That's 112-4299. We'll make this quick. This one's going to be a one-of-a-kind, stays as is. Got two tones of gold here. It's the white and the yellow. 142 is the ruby center stone out of Burma, and 35 points in diamonds. They zigzag their way over the split style band. So it's a band, but it's split, but it's got open work, but it's got overlap. So it's kind of this highway design style. And yet we're going to make this one of a kind very, very affordable for you. This one's a good one here. What do you think? Pretty nice ruby, right? Big time size, should be $49.99. We're not doing that. It's not working. We got to make sure things go. Still have a lot of really important Paraíbas here. We've got all of our new Brazilian stones. If you missed them, the Brazilian tourmalines debuted here at the top of the hour. That was 47 minutes ago. They're still here. They're gorgeous. So make sure you grab those. And then here we go with the ruby superstar piece, $49.99. It's not. I'll blow it out for $1,399. What a value. Some really, really good pieces coming up. We even have an emerald that is bright. We haven't seen much in emeralds of late. We'll show you a beautiful bright emerald coming up. It is amazing. Some Mahenge spinel. Ooh, a bright round too. So the best of the best in quality and size. And we got the big tanzanite too, but I don't know. I'm not sure if we got a are we in the mood for tanzanite tonight? 7 carat plus, big time blue wing, the one we flashed earlier. Looking forward to that. So that's going to be coming up as well. Lots of diamonds. Look at that one. That's a good one there. Look how saturated that oval is. Tough to get that kind of saturation in an oval. And you know what? Let's add $6,000 Mahenge spinel in a flower ring. Let's add it. I'm going to bring out the $8,000 blue sapphire. Let's just leave them up here. Leave the price where it was. Let some other pieces have fun. Look at this sapphire. It's a cushion cut. It's a carat 20. It's in platinum, huge diamonds. That's going to be $13.99. They're all $13.99. I'm going to just take whatever's in front of me, like another mandarin. Here's a round. If you want to go a bigger size with pink diamonds and white diamonds, go ahead. $13.99. Here's the big. Okay, so this is the $4,000 emerald. Let's put it on the $13.99 wheel. And take anything you want. These were all major price tags. I mean, you got the big classics here. We have ruby, sapphire, and emerald, which are the big three. And those are the three like most well-known stones in the world, but they're very expensive to get in higher quality. Then we've got the big mandarin. Then we've got the Mahenge spinel round. The emerald is gorgeous. That's out of Colombia. And this is the really special Roval sapphire that's going to be our big one. Carat 20 with 89 points and big diamonds. Every single piece up here, $13.99 just to get them home. Just to really send them on out. Fabulous way to get some bigger, important gems there all the way through. You just have to tell me which one you like, then we'll give you all the specs and try them on for you so you're not in the dark. And then we've got the big tanzanites here. We've got a conch pearl ring that's new. We've been really blowing those out lately, so it's been a lot of fun to bring you some great values on our conch pearls. Here it is. This is a good one. Look at that. That's going to be a different price tag, but that's coming up. So we've got some good ones there. $13.99, 60 seconds left with that wheel. Just throwing up jewelry for you on the wheel of different varieties, colors, but everything is bright. Everything is really how we do it here. We do the quality where the stone has to be selected out of literally thousands, and then that stone is put in a great mounting that really we feel pairs well with it, shape and size wise, give it the diamond weight it deserves, and that's really what you're seeing there is a very important value with a carat and a half. It's a carat and a half ruby almost. It's a big emerald. The emerald's 91 points, so a light 1 carat, but it's going to look like 2. And then you've got the crepe Mahenge. That's a round. Think of all the really cool cuts you have. Roval sapphire, round Mahenge, round mandarin garnet. Which one would you like, Wayne? They're all going to go here. Yes. Emerald on the hand, you got it. 1125225. Let me grab the emerald here for you. It's our 91 pointer, as I just mentioned. The diamond weight, look at the glow. The diamond weight is 88 points in the double halo and continuing down the sides, and that is a superstar of a Muzo Colombian emerald. When it glows like that does, you can see the internal glow of that stone just, it lights up completely and it never goes away. It's just completely bright all the way around. That's how emeralds should be. 13. Now, the truth is very few of them ever give you any type of glow at all. And do you like this one? $13.99. It's a great one, isn't it? And then you see the diamonds going side to side here. It's 1125225 if you'd like to get it. Sounds like that may be gone. We're going to do the extra step. That is gone. You can change the gold. It's in the yellow now. So the emerald is spoken for. How about these last couple here? This is really, really good. What do you think? Really superstars of sapphire. Let me remind you about some carat weights here. This is the carat 20 in the sapphire. That's an unusual stone too because it's a roval and it's in platinum. So we've got to keep that in platinum, but it's a carat 20 in the blue, 89 points in diamonds. Here is the ruby. The rubies are 142 and that will be 35 points in diamonds. We talked about that a moment ago. Here's the merengue round. That's going to be in the floral ring. It's a 64-point merengue. What happened to our wheel? 64-point merengue round, and the floral design has 66 points in diamonds. And there's the big mandarin in the round. That is our 1 carat 86 in that round. And then you have the 50 points in, wait, 50? No, they always switch those. It's 14 points in pink diamonds, 50 points in the white diamonds. So a great looking piece all the way around, whichever one you want, $13.99. What a value. We'll move on to our conch pearl. We'll see who wants a conch pearl tonight. And then we still have, don't forget about the mandarin garnet that's here as well. And then I do believe, gosh, Congolese stone, we need to get the Paraíba, the $2.99, needs to get a home here as well. So we've got, again, lots to get to tonight. But again, which one do you like? Which one do you want to see? Are you in the mood for some big tanzanite? We've got them. Huge sizes, medium sizes. We've got them all. We've got the conch pearl coming up. I'll take those. I'm going to be buying those apparently. And then here we go with, let's take a look at this one. Conch pearl is amazing. And we have never seen a design like this one, which feels to me like maybe, just maybe, the idea of the organic nature of the stone being that it's from the queen conch sea snail. It kind of reminds me of the shape we would find in that shell. It's very unique how they did this open work of diamonds. It's 1126022. You've never seen it before. It's brand new right now. And you're looking at this array of diamonds that wraps around. Think of it like an oval shape overall, but at an angle. And it's very pretty, right? The conch pearl itself has a really nice saturated color, and it's a platinum setting. It's a 66-point conch pearl. And it also has 71 points in diamonds. And if anybody would like it, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the last couple of weeks, we've been bringing out every conch pearl we have and truly blowing them out, truly. And it's been pendants, it's been rings, it's been a little bit of everything. We're gonna keep that going right now, even though it's an upgrade in platinum and it's brand new tonight. Got to keep it going, got to make sure you get a chance to own it, and here's how we do it. And wait till you see it on, because it's the prettiest piece with the most unique setting style to it as well. And it looks great on the hand, the way it actually just kind of rotates and has these great angles to it. You see it here, look at that. That's not typical to find, and it's completely one of a kind, just like the stone. There are no two conch pearls that are alike in color or shape. They come so rare that there's 1 out of every 15,000 shells, that only 1 out of every 15,000 will have a pearl. Then you've got only 10% of those that are gem quality that can be set and framed in jewelry like this is. This is the way to go right now. It's just an extraordinary example of what we can do in really cool exotics that so many of you were shocked to hear that we had, which is interesting because we got all the rare, we got chameleon diamonds, Paraíbas, pink diamonds, all those rarities we love, but it is so unusual to see a really striking conch pearl, and they're not really truly pearls, but that's what we actually categorize them as. They're a non-nacreous pearl, if you will, so it's a different type of style. It doesn't have that pearlescence, but instead has an opacity to it, but in these different tones of pink. And we're going to blow it out for less than $69.99 because that's what we're doing lately. It really took that to make sure that they could all go. It was about getting you these great values, and you know, having them when I first did many years ago, they were all $20,000 and $30,000, and y'all said, pretty, get it, they're rare, but way too much money. And I get it, that's what they are. They're really rare, they're extraordinarily rare, they go for a lot of money. It's not the case here. We're taking, by the way, we've got boxes and boxes and boxes like this filled with jewelry. We'd love to know what you're looking for, because I don't know out of all these pieces what you want to see. It's easier if you just call me and tell me, and we can just put them right up on the air for you, and you can take your pick. But you see with these values coming down the way they are tonight, how important it is to dial in when you see something you love, because you're never going to see values like this any other time. It's all about the discounts. And this one coming down much lower than $3,000 too, and that doesn't happen. And we're getting close to the top of the hour. Last hour is almost here. We're going to make this better than even $29.99 as promised. And we'll make it easy, super easy. How about $2,499 for our big 66-point conch pearl? Incredible stone. And you know that the colors, as they get darker and richer, are more rare. So that is one special piece. Look at this, by the way. That's our indicolite cat's eye. Yeah. So this is a museum meltdown because this was $28,000 before. I'm going to try to make that affordable. Best indicolite cat's eye we have. You want to see something pretty? For those of you that like organic inspired pieces, like this leaf design, look at this leaf pendant brooch with fancy diamonds dangling from it. Oh my goodness, 3 fancy diamonds. You got to see the size. From a distance away on the hand, look at this satin finishing, and then diamonds, and then a bail and a pin, which you wouldn't even, you see all the cutout detail. You think, where did they put the pin? They put it right behind the solid portion here. And this one's done in the yellow gold. This is a great look, 1124887. And let's show you the length. And oh yeah, these stones look like they're floating, and I can hold it as still as possible. Do you see how those diamonds are dancing? They're doing a little cha-cha-cha there. Don't they look good? That's really cool, right? And I know it's exotic and expensive and all those things. What if I make it not so expensive? Easy, simple, look at that, 2.5 inches in top to bottom length. I don't think, has it never been on the air before? 1124887. And it's 18 karat solid gold with 58 points of diamonds. That would be just the 3 champagnes. So 58 points total in the 3 different champagnes that are dropping and dangling and moving there. The white diamond weight that is along the other side, the other half really, is 66 points. So we've got a mix of champagne colored diamonds, the 3, and then the white diamonds the rest of the way. That's going to be your total diamond weight there. And yet 18 karat solid gold, one only 2.5 inches in length in a pendant / brooch. 2 ways to wear it, really multiple ways to wear it. And it's got this great length to it. And I just think it's so creative the way those stones are set. How is something so able to give such movement and articulation even when it's sitting still on your neckline? Think about how much fun it is going to be to put that on your favorite chain and then have that just do that little dance, give you some real diamond brilliance there with their movement. And let's take it up close, even though obviously the reason they're dancing is because of the way they're set. So by me putting it on this wheel, it's not going to give you a great look here because they're going to, gravity is forcing them downward. But let me show you here what it looks like from a distance away, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at it there. You can see there how they dance and dangle and drop, and they're free floating. There's no gold. They're actually behind them, they're not set in a basket like they usually are. They're actually got that little dance thanks to that O-ring that is then drilled into the top of the diamond. So the diamond is really just floating, which is why when it's still, it's got that movement. We'll go back to the hand. I just want to make sure you know what kind of quality and color diamonds you're getting all the way throughout. And it's going to be our huge value. It's a $5,500 piece. $55.99 technically. I'm going to make it more affordable than that. And we're going to send it on out of here. First caller gets it. I'm blowing it out. 1,000. You know what? Skip 19, skip 18, skip 17, 16, 15, 14. Doesn't matter. We have 1 hour left in the show. We got to move 8,000 pieces of jewelry. Let's do it right now, starting here with $13.99 for our pendant brooch. Million ways to wear it. And if you don't think you're going to wear a brooch, nonsense. You don't have a brooch probably. When you have one, you will wear it. You will find that there are certain outfits, that overcoat, that kind of basic button-down collared shirt. Those things that we wear as staples in the clothing wardrobe oftentimes need a little jewelry, right? And the clothing, yes, our clothing can wear jewelry, and really a brooch is the best way to do that. And I point that all out because this has that brooch ability. So you can put it wherever you want it to. Lapel, scarves, hats, anywhere. Really, handbags are a great way that a lot of people oftentimes add a brooch. So $13.99 to get all that solid 18 karat yellow gold like you're seeing with those diamonds that are those fancy floating diamonds. Love that. So we got to move on. We got a lot to do here. And again, cat's eye and Nicolette, if you're interested, we'll get to the big tanzanite. We'll make that affordable. I know that we love our Winzas. The Windsor Sapphires are something very unique. Here's 1120356. Here's my Windsor Sapphire, which is, well, the wildest, most distinctive line of demarcation we've seen yet. I have never presented this. I have never seen this Windsor. I don't know where it came from yet. I'm looking at the bag of 1120356, and it's got like 12 different markdowns. So it's obviously been here a minute. It's ready to go right now, but I've never had it on the air because I think if it was here, it would have gone. It's got the deep blues and then into the yellows. And it looks almost like this really cool, could you have painted it better pattern? And it's going to be a carat 80 on our Windsor emerald cut. It is an unheated Windsor. You have the two different colors coming together. This is only known to have happened in one place, and that is in this mine in Tanzania called Windsor. That's the name of the mine. And then we've added this diamond weight around it, 75 points in the diamonds, that scroll their way through this design, wrapping around your finger from side to side. You can even change the gold color if you want to. But this is one of our bigger Windsor Sapphires we've ever had. It's a 2-in-1. You're getting two rare colors all in one together. And yet it is not going to be, well, this is what happens when there's 12 different discounts. Starts at $12,999, has come down significantly less than that. And right now, right here, I'm going to make it $1,499. And I bet you even if you have Windsors, you probably don't have that color combo that is there in that fabulous stone. And really deep dark blues here into the bright canary yellows that we love to see. So that is going to be a huge moment. And you know what else is here? The biggest ruby we have in our collection, a 308 out of Burma. From the rubies. Oh, the rubies never really get up into 1.5. We're going to see a 3-carat plus in a ruby for you. Paraibas are here. Conch pearls are here. As we clock has just now changed into the last hour of our show. So that means if you have any questions on anything you've seen earlier, let me know. We'll help you out. We'll give you another look at it. We can do that. We have a yellow diamond that's coming up as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. A 1-carat yellow diamond. The upgraded. This is the upgraded mounting. This is the one we started at TVON. The first time we ever had a yellow diamond was in this mounting, except it was all white diamonds. We have since upgraded it to yellow and white. What do you think of that? We'll blow that out for you later. Here's the Blue Wing Block D. That's the 725. Let me know if we can get you a smoking deal on that one. Here's the largest ruby in the house. It's a 3-carat 08 out of Burma. Whoa. The museum called, and they'd like the ruby back. We have a natural history museum here in Los Angeles. It's got a ruby. It's 1 carat in size. And it's the talk of the gem exhibits. But let me tell you, a 3-carat 08 Burma, if I give that thing away, someone's going to take notice. And it's probably going to be one of those curators that loves to watch a home shopping network for ideas. Think about that. Welcome to the show, by the way. Glad you're with us tonight. We have one final hour left in the show, and this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Now, if there's anything we can find for you, bring out for you, or give you another look at, maybe you've seen something in our hundreds of items we've shown you today so far. If there's something you want to see again, please let me know what it is. We'll bring it on out for you. But this is just, oh, this ruby, it is the best of Burma. The reason why, if you're thinking, wait a minute, I don't see many 2 or 3 carat rubies. Why is that? Is that just because, why? What, tell me. Because there's an actual really legitimate reason behind why you don't see big rubies here or anywhere else. And that is based on the fact that this is chromium. Chromium is an element that's found in nature that colors ruby. It gives it its red color, but the chromium is what also just naturally inhibits the growth. So you just don't find big rubies all that often. And if you ever do, they're usually those heavily treated stones, those like, you know, the oiled stones and that kind of thing. This is a different deal, and this is going to be exceptional. I mean, we might as well just give away some museum pieces. I've got the $299 Paraíba still here. I've got a cat's eye and Dicolite that I can show you. But right now, I think it's all got to be about attention on this one. You can watch every show we do. I've been here 8 years, coming up in a couple weeks. I've got an 8-year anniversary, and I will say, having done, you know, thousands of shows, it's one of those that I can honestly say I think I've had 2 rubies ever here that have been over 3 carats. In all those shows, in all those years, it just is a testament to their rarity in big sizes all across the world. That's very unusual. It's 112-1369. It's our 308 Burma. It's got clusters of diamonds around it. They look like little florals, actually, little floral clusters of diamonds that go all the way around your stone. And then go a little additional extra out on the sides here and there. And this is the one I just can't say enough about. It's stunning. It's a lot of times you're going to have to, pick and choose. You want a big stone, you're going to have to give up on clarity. If you want a big stone, you're going to have to give up on color. Nothing is compromised here. Nothing is conceded here. You get everything. 308, gorgeous glow, huge diamond weight at almost a carat, looks incredible on the hand here. It's got to stay in the yellow. There's the bad news. I knew there was something bad. Is it really bad news, though? Because most everybody loves ruby. Do you remember one of my mentors many years ago said he wouldn't even let you get a ruby in any color but yellow. He said he refused. He refused to let you choose a ruby in any other color because it looks that good together. So I say that in jest. It's not really bad news. It's really actually the way you want it. And even if you don't wear a stitch of yellow gold, trust me, Burma ruby, yellow gold. Goodness, look at that. Who wants it? You can just say sold now and I'll give you the price of a lifetime. Sure, it's a $32,999 TVON price, but I'm ignoring it. I want you to know how much you're saving, but I'm not going to be able to get $33,000 on this ring. That is a fact tonight. So here's where you get the discount that's going to get it out of here. And I've never, in my 2 or 3 stones ever that were over 3 carats, never had one priced this way. So get your engines revved up and ready, be on the phone lines ready to go, because it's not going to be $30,000. Oh, and I'm going to need to take a lot more than the $3,000 off this ring. So it's not going to be 30, and it's not 25, and it's not 20, and it's not 15, and it's not 10. That's what we don't see happen. You do not see 3 carat plus Burmas go under $10,000. We're about to see one right now. $99.99, great value. It's not. $88.88. Got to take you to an all-time record-breaking low. It's now or never on this ruby. You have a money-back guarantee. I'm not kidding, if we had museum, educators, gemologists, collectors, royalty, those types of people, they would be all over this stone. I know it's not exactly, it's not going to be 20 bucks, but fine jewelry isn't. So we're going to go to the elite level that really is unattainable in fine jewelry unless you have millions. And now we're making it better than even $8,000. It is not $79.99. Jason, do you want it or does Jess want it? You can go ahead and say sold right now if you want to, and I will still save you even more. That was my promise to you, was let's bring out, look at that stone. And you know how sometimes they have those streaks that almost look like scratches? That's a testament to the way the crystal structure grows. This stone doesn't have any of that. It looks absolutely polished to perfection. It's got this internal glow about it. Look at that stone. That's exactly what you want, glowing all the way to the outsides. And it's not even $7,000. I'll blow it out for $69.99. That right there has got to be the best value I've ever had on this network. It's got to be. $69.99 for a 3 carat from Burma. Yes, go ahead. I can and will. We're going to show the 7 carat and a quarter tanzanite coming up. I know this is not typical of what we see on this show. I'm lucky to have a 1 carat Burma. And if you'd like a 1 carat Burma, I had a 142 earlier. I have a 1 carat in if you'd like to see it. I really, though, we need to get that one at home. Okay, so here comes the 725 tanzanite. Oh, how exciting is this? We've been teasing you with it a little bit. Showing it, letting everybody kind of salivate over the gorgeous saturation of this oval. It's 1125828. Here we go. This is item number 1125828. Is that the one, Jason, they're thinking about? It's really beautiful, and it's hard for an oval, the classic cut, to give you that kind of saturation. But here we are with a 725 Museum Reserve oval. It does have 93 points in diamonds, and you can have any gold you wish, whatever you like. Take it in the white like we usually see, or you can go yellow gold or rose gold, totally up to you. Here's the inside under gallery. Incredible stone, no doubt about it. However, we're going to make it easy, and we're going to send it out right now. And this is the problem. $11,999, not going to work. But then again, we are known for value, so let's bring it. I don't care if we've got the best material in the world, we do. It's a fact. It's a TVON exclusive best material out there. But we're not going to get $12,000 tonight. We know that. Let's make it a lot more affordable, a lot more impactful. A huge diamond weight for free. Sure. Let's throw in a carat in diamonds and a lot of gold and a signature mounting for free. And you're probably curious what it looks like on. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and there's a full under gallery as well, which we'll show you. But look how beautiful, the wider band on the sides to support it really well. This bigger stone, which to me looks even bigger. It looks more like a 10 carat. We saw that the other day. Some of these tanzanites can look bigger than they actually weigh. And this is not going to be $11,000. No, not even close. Who wants it? We'll give it away. Not $99.99, which is about as low as the museum reserves tend to go. When you run out of all the regular material, guys, like we did a couple months ago, people ask me all the time, but didn't you run out of this material? The regular material, yes, we did. The difference is there was a segment of the stone collection set aside back in 2018. In December of 2018, on day one of this material being here, there were a number of the stones set aside. They were put aside because we felt an obligation. If museums of the world are going to display tanzanite, shouldn't they have the best? Don't we pay admission to go to museums to look at the best what have you, whether it's the best artwork, the best sculptures? And granted, a lot of that, what I find interesting is a lot of times when we go to museum exhibits, it's a very subjective thing. What's the best artwork in the world? Well, that's totally subjective, isn't it? Everybody's going to think something different on what's really good artwork. But when it comes to gems, it's a little more black and white than that. You know definitively what's the best quality, right? It's very set in stone, so to speak. And that's what this material is. As far as all the tanzanite that's ever been mined from that one centralized mine in Tanzania, there is the best color right here represented by our blue wing block Ds. No other color is going to compete with this. So we felt, given that we're the only ones that have it and we had it all, we should probably set a few stones aside that were really extra top notch, and those should be the ones that are loaned out to museums. Well, then we sold out of our material, and yet not every new shopper had one yet. So we started releasing the museum reserves. So that is why primarily at this point all you're going to see are the museum reserves, and we're going to do better than even $4,999. It's a wonderful time to pick up a tanzanite. It is, if you love the classic oval, we get it. Those are a classic cut that everyone seems to adore, that's never going to go out of style, that you'll never tire of. But at the same token, sometimes they don't give you all the red flashes that are as obvious as other cuts. This one does. That's why this was one of the few ovals put aside as museum reserve. It's going to sit atop the hand comfortably. It's not going to be $49. It's not even $39.99. Let's take it all the way down. This is what we've been waiting for. A discount like this, and I'm not auctioning it because I have to get more in the auction. I can't do that. We can't do that. We got to send it out. We're not going to make it 39, 38. You like it? All right. We got a couple people talking about it already. So welcome in. I have a feeling this last hour we're going to get a lot of new viewers to this last hour of the show, where maybe you skipped out on us for the first couple hours, and now you've got the lay of the land of what's happening everywhere else, and now we're going to make sure we get this one home at not 38, 37, 36, 35. Blowout time is here. It's $34.99 to the very first caller. White, yellow, rose. If you need a tanzanite, please get Blue Wing Block D before you go shop somewhere else and pay more. Please get ours for less, because we see them wholesale for more. We know how that works. We know every place else on the planet is selling tanzanites that are light, lavender, lilac colors. They're more money. Take advantage of this. $34.99, first caller. Let's see who's got it. It's already verifying that's the way this last hour is going to go. We have 45 minutes left. We'd love to do some recaps. Still have quite a few pieces here from earlier, including zircon earrings, the new find of the Brazilian tourmalines that we had in the blue greens. We had some tanzanite drops earlier. I mean, you name it, we got it, right? We got it all. Aqua and platinum, beautiful yellow diamond pendants, You name it. We can bring it out for you. Do not hesitate to let us know what you'd like to see. Again, before we go, $34.99. Who's got it? Jason, you take it this one. No. All right. This one's still here too. Last chance to get it. Any questions? Tanzanite has no clarity issues. There is no grading on clarity on colored stones, but Tanzanite is not a stone that has clarity issues. So it's one of those stones that's blessed with great clarity no matter what. If you see a Tanzanite with inclusions, it's probably not a Tanzanite. True story. You can just kind of go, yeah, someone's not being, accurate. It's really a stone that doesn't have issues with clarity. It has issues with color. It has issues being a great saturation. You want more. If you get better saturation, it's a better stone. It's really basic to determine quality from not quality when it comes to Tanzanite. And so it's really something that I think you'll enjoy if you want, again, a more neon color, a bright glow. Let's move on. We've got our star ruby. Oh my goodness, maybe the best star we've ever had here. And it's in the peacock feather wraparound ring that we love. It's just got so much personality to it. Totally unique. One only here, 112-1869. Let me know in the Blue Wing Block D, and then we will probably put everything on a zero to start auction for the rest of the evening because we'll just make sure pieces go. Look at this though, this wraparound design. It's a 2-carat-45 star ruby. We've already seen a 3-carat ruby. Now we're seeing a 245 ruby. The difference is this also has a phenomenal asterism effect, thanks to Mother Nature. And you've got pink diamonds, 23 points, 119 of white diamonds wrapping around your finger in a great style. This is a highly stylized design. It's different, it's unique, it's bold, but it's easy to wear too because it's not going to sit up too high. It's not going to be that big oversized ring that's really complicated to wear. You just have more of an east-west setting. See how it takes the feather and then wraps it around the hand like this? So you can either cheat it to one side, you can still wear your stone centered up on the hand if you want to. It's really no matter how you want to wear it, but there is a museum element to a star ruby, that's for sure. It's another one of those stones that's one of the mainstays of our Natural History Museum here in Los Angeles is a star ruby, and it's very small, and this one's quite large and significant, and it's our 245. We'll make this one easy for you. It's going to be that $79.99 piece. You've seen it there before. We'll take it a lot lower for you right now, and that will be on its way for $24.99 if you'd like to get our star ruby with that great look to it, and then we will keep on rocking. I do want to just recap, we had a big premiere earlier tonight that some of you may have missed. There's a new Brazilian tourmaline, and it's a new source, brand new mining venture here. And we have a great agreement to get some stones from that mining venture. And so we have 3 brand new pieces to show you. So we'll recap those so you can see what they're all about because I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. And this one's only $24.99 if you'd like it. So another exotic here in our ruby front. And then don't forget about the 3-carat 08 faceted ruby that we had earlier as well, also available. But let's recap these stones because when I have a world premiere, it's pretty unusual for anything to stick around because granted, we didn't get an update. We didn't get to tell you these were coming. It's kind of a little spur of the moment surprise on our Monday, but really want to make sure you see them one more time because they're extraordinary. And I've got 3 of them to share with you. So I'm going to put all 3 on the wheel at the same time so you can easily pick your favorite. I'm partial to the cushion cut square. It's nearly 5 carats. It's beautiful blues and greens. And then we have the emerald cut here as well. Isn't that pretty? So we've got some real beautiful stones here. They are Brazilian sourced. That means a find that is not exactly the same mine as the Brazilian Paraíbas. If it was, we'd be able to definitively say that they were copper bearing. But they certainly look it, don't they? And they're rare out of Brazil. We've got, if you need certs, talk to your operators about how to get those because that's something that I think is really important on a lot of pieces like these new finds and new discoveries. And we've got a 473 in the middle. Then we go to the oval, which is the next size down. That's the 165. And the emerald cut is the 102. So 3 different options, all in white gold, but doesn't matter. You can change them up, switch them up as you wish, whatever you'd like to do. But all of the 3 options you see here. We debuted these just about an hour and 20 minutes ago. I would be very surprised if they stick around any further tonight because I think a lot of you may have just tuned in, just joined us. Welcome on in. What a night to be with us when we mark down. It's a Monday night weekly occurrence. So I hope that's not too much marking down for you, but it's what we do every Monday night, really celebrate the start of a brand new week. Aren't we blessed to be together for one more week here? So we're really excited about that, and we're thrilled to bring you values like we do. Now, our everyday values are something special, but when we can take at liberty discounts like we have to do. Sometimes, guys, we still got to pay the bills to keep the lights on. And this is one of those nights where, it's really one of those days where we're going to have to really maneuver some deals here at the end of the show in our last 38 minutes to make some deals happen so that we can indeed, again, get the cash flow going. So any one of these three you'd like, every one of them is under $5,000, including the 473. So $49.99 Brazilian tourmalines that, I don't know, judging on the color we've seen and what we know, and I've studied at GIA for many years now, everything tells me visually, obviously I'm not going to get all of the equipment out here on the air to do all the chemical testing because that requires quite a bit of time and a couple $1 million. But we thought we'd bring them to you before, kind of like bring you the premiere before the premiere, give you the first dibs on them, and before all the comprehensive chemical makeup testing is done, I think it'd be more fun to just give them away now and then probably reveal their extra rarity later, and then you get the better value. So $49.99 for the middle. If you like the next largest oval, which is right here, the Carat 65, that's going to actually be $24.99 only. And then we go over to our emerald cut, which is the Carat 02. Also, I would say if you really pride yourself in getting if you're most attracted to the blues and the greens together, you're probably thinking cushion or emerald cut. Those are the two best ways to get a real 50-50 blue-green. If you can go a little bit more on the green side, you're probably going to look at that oval there on the left. Some great options. $49.99 to $19.99. This is the one that's $19.99, $24.99 for the oval, $49.99 for the big 473 that honestly is just blow you away neon colors. The cutting of it is spectacular. Everything about it. Bright, beautiful neons. It's got it all. And if it does end up having copper, you suddenly save tens of thousands of dollars on those options. They're great values now for being the rare stones they are. But if they turn out to be bona fide Paraibas, well, I think we know that they'd be $60,000, $70,000 right here on our show. Something to keep in mind. Don't forget about that big ruby. 3 carats 08, Burma. Have it. Still here. We've got a gorgeous yellow diamond coming up. We have a Padparasha pendant that is here. You don't see this every day, and it's a heart-shaped Padparasha in platinum. Oh, this is pretty. Little artsy design here with some celestial detailing to it. Here you go. This is a pendant with Padparasha sapphire in a heart shape that actually moves and dangles. This is so pretty. Concentric circles, interlocking, 112, 5423, beautiful style. Now I have the chain a little bit twisted here, but there you go. Now it's all good. So we've got, oh, what's going on? Still twisted in the chain. I see. All right, let me show this to you. I want to get you the size reference. Platinum, 52-point Padparasha. Heart shape is what it is. It's actually set at an angle, and then it's got 1.5 carats in diamonds. A lot of diamond weight here for a small price. That we can guarantee you. Full adjustable chain, box link chain in the 18 karat gold, I would imagine. See if I can read that hallmark. It's all solid platinum for the pendant. The diamonds are gorgeous. I want to show you the size though. Very impressive size here from top to bottom. Plus it's going to be, well, $79.99 is not going to work. So let's do something a little bit different for you and then we'll show you up close. 1.125 inches or so top to bottom length. The bail's right at the top. So you're going to put your chain right through the top point here. If you want to use a larger chain, you can. You're still going to get this chain for free, but you can definitely mix and match it as you like. Let's take it up close here because I really want to show you something. This is the way it's set, which is interesting. We've seen this a couple times tonight where there's movement in your center stone, and that way you've got that beautiful heart shape kind of dangling on its angle, which is really pretty. And then you see the bigger diamonds and almost like a, feels like a constellation design. Some of the diamonds are more condensed together. Some are a little more, you know, further apart. It's just really pretty the way it looks, very organic. Well, $79.99, like I said, is probably not going to fly tonight, Tone. So here's what I'll do. And there you can see the very top point with that bail with the diamonds up top, looking great, doesn't it? And a nice chain to go right through the top portion. And it's going to be incredibly affordable. $19.99, first caller. On the Padparasha and diamond pendant. Looking so good, doesn't it? And that dangle, it's so creative how they did that. They could have set that the normal standard way. To have it set at an angle like that, and to have it just dance the way it does. Here's what it looks like again from a distance. So you see with that chain being right up top, you get all that open work to it as well. We're throwing in the chain, a full adjustable chain as well. And $19.99 gets it to you. Nice savings there, $8,000 to $2,000. So we got $6,000 saved on one gorgeous designer pendant, and it's gonna be under $2,000. That will go too. That will definitely go. How could it not? Padparasha heart shape. I just think that's amazing on its own. To see a rare of rare sapphires, we know those colors combine pinks and oranges together. To see a rare heart shape, to see a blowout price like $19.99 when we're throwing in the chain as well. Very important piece there. Call me if you'd like it. Let's get to our yellow diamond. Why not? Yellow diamond time is here, and we've actually mixed and matched it here. We've got the yellow diamond center. We're back up close. We'll take a look at a square cushion cut with some bright, vibrant yellow diamonds, then the white diamonds as well, and we're going to go wild on this one. Absolutely wild. It's 112-5120. Keep on calling, guys, if there's any requests, anything we can bring out. We are about to go through an entire show without a request. That does not happen. So very unusual. So give us a call. We'd love to make sure we get your request in. Did you have something you're picking up there or something you want to see again? Got it. This is our 1 carat yellow diamond. 21 points in yellow diamonds around that, and white diamonds, 117. The ring is $89.99. I'm going to go 0 to start, and that's it. 0 to start. Any increment you want. Doesn't matter. Any increment you want. American currency only, please. No pesos. No francs, we're going to stick with American dollars. But other than that, any increment you want. The reserve, well, it's $89.99 is the price. I have no reserve. There is no reserve. And we have no callers. It could be a penny. It could be a dime. It could be $1,000. It's whatever you want. But let me tell you, it's probably best, because I know the idea of, bidding a penny. Honestly, at this point, it could work. You never know what's going to happen. This is a live show, and we don't have a lot of viewers tonight. We know that. We don't have half of our viewers. We haven't for a month now. So there's a problem there. So this is, do you have a bid? Go ahead, tell me. $100. $100 we have. How kind of them. I'm giving you any increment option, and they gave me a whole $100 bill. A $100 bill. And you know what? We have one bidder right now. It's a $9,000 yellow diamond. For those of you that are thinking, well, it's faux, right? We don't do faux diamonds. We don't do lab-grown diamonds. Even if it was a lab-grown diamond, it'd be more money than that. Because have you seen the prices on lab-grown diamonds? They're profiting 500% on lab-grown diamonds. We have got a no, and by the way, we have one bidder still. $100. You probably know that my yellow diamonds sell routinely here. We have $15,000 yellow diamonds in wholesale. We have how much? $500 we have. Come on in with power bids, guys. Tony, we're ready to take a look at the ring. I think we're ready, and I'm going to try it on. $600 we have. $600 we have. Welcome in. It's going to be madness. We might do this for the rest of the show. I don't know. It tends to be like we put a clock on it when we get down to one bidder, and so far we have two bidders. Two bidders. Oh my gosh. Two people, and I can't bid. Can my operators bid? I don't even think I have any family or friends watching right now, so I can't probably have them bid. The $800 we have. Here it is on the hand. It's a full, now did anybody bother to do, oh good, we have the total carat weight up there. It's $238 in diamonds, it's a $9,000 ring. We have $800, Tony, we have $800 to Andy's bidder over there. And we only have, literally, I don't even have backed up calls. We have how much? 9. My operators hate this because they have to work for the first time tonight. They're like, oh darn it, do we have to really pick up a phone? Yeah, tonight, I'm gonna make sure we all take at least a call. And we have $900 and we're stuck. 11. Who do you have there? Your same bidder since, $1,200 we got. And again, power bids are welcome. We've never had a yellow diamond of this size, really sell below what? $29.99. How much? 14? 14. Now, Wayne, you don't have a family member you can call, a friend? Anybody? The value of a lifetime's on the air right now. We have, thank you so much. We have, yep, 1,600. Over here, 16. You got it? 1,600. Looking for 17 or more or anything you want to do. It's any increment. You can go up in $1,000 increments, $10,000 increments, $200 increments. We have 18 and 2. We just got 2,000. We got 2,000 now. $2,000. Keep in mind, this is the same stone right there in the center. Same stone that was wholesaling at $15,000. We are, wow, we're down to one bidder. Jason, what? Tell me your thoughts right now. What's going? He's like, I took a phone call. Okay, now do you work like I do? Now do you get like, you get, you know, what do you get? What do you get do you get paid per phone call? No? Okay. So you're still going to get paid whether you took a phone call or not. Okay, good. Just making sure, because otherwise I feel really bad. Tell you what, guys, we have one bidder left at $2,000. Now, I don't think we're done, because in my recollection, I've been here 8 years, and I remember everything about jewelry. There's something about, you know, jewelry values that tend to stick with you a little bit, right? I've been doing this for a long time, as a lot of you know, because a lot of us have been shopping together for many decades at this point. And here we are. As far as I know, it's still October 7th, 2024, and, you know, interesting times here. Well, the yellow diamond market is soaring. The Argyle mine is closed. This is an Argyle mine stone. It's a VS yellow diamond 1 carat. We kind of spent a lot of time getting you started on the no reserve auction, less time talking about the ring, because probably at this point, if you've ever seen my show before, you've seen 101 yellow diamonds that are 1 carat in size. I think you know the ropes around here. But for anybody who's brand new, it's a 1 carat natural VS yellow diamond. It's in the middle. Then there's more. There's a carat 17 of white diamonds. There's 21 points of additional yellows. There's a lot more to it, totaling 238 in diamond weight in solid gold, when I'm basically half of the price of a gold band that's 2 millimeters in size in a retail store right now. Because I was just in a retail store 2 days ago and was looking at a 2 millimeter wide band. It was a men's wedding band. It was $4,000 in 14 karat gold. There's more gold in this ring. And yet we loaded it with diamonds, threw in the big 1 carat. That's $15,000 in wholesale right now. Do you have a bid? We have 20. I know we have 2. So we're looking for more at this point. So I think we're still stuck at 2. This is the deal. You can't make it. I know we're a factory. We love our show here, and the reason we provide the values we do is because we are our own factory. We do not bring jewelry that's from 3 or 4 different people between you and your jewelry. There is only one step. It's us and you, and that's it. This is like having a family or really a friend in the business, because we're going to give you values that right now, quite frankly, are some other level. They're better because you can't make it for this price. I know, because we have our cost right on this bag. That bag has a lot of information on it, but it also has probably the most pertinent bit of information right now is that this cost us over $8,000 to make. And that is because this is the modern day world of yellow diamonds that we live in. By the way, we just got a power bid of $2,500. We have 25 because you know what? Who is it? Kathleen knows something. She's watched us do yellow diamonds. She knows that if she gets it at that price, that's already better than what we see in all of our yellow diamonds together. You know what? I think we're down to one bidder. So this is where any increment you want, we're at $2,500. Kathleen's feeling good here because she just did a little mini power bid action. She's feeling like that might have scared everyone else away. It may have. We're at 25 though, and we still have 25 minutes left in the show. So I look at 2,500 and 25 minutes left. I say we just stay here. We stay here and take a look at this because this is a value for the ages. We've never seen anything like it. If you want to go up $1, $5, $10, $25, $100, $1,000, whatever you feel is going to give you the best shot at owning this ring today, that's what you should do. Because I think we're getting, it looks like I can't believe it, we are down to one bidder. We are down to one bidder only. Uh-oh. And now we've got our last call coming up. I cannot believe it. We're down to one bidder. It's really happening. $89.99, $238. That's should be the price you should rightfully pay tonight for this very ring. It's going to stay in two-tone gold. We're going to size it for you. We're going to ship it to your house for free. You have a money-back guarantee. The question I always get is, yeah, but on auctions, I've seen some crazy things happen on auctions. So if there's an auction and it does go under cost, as this probably is today, do I still have a money-back guarantee, or is it a final sale? Am I stuck with it? The answer is you still have a money-back guarantee. This is really meant to, those of you that know us and shop us all the time, you know what to expect. You know what you're getting. You're probably at this point expecting values like this, right? I've never had a value like this in a yellow diamond of this magnitude, with this amount of diamond weight around it, with this amount of gold, with this quality of yellow diamond, given that it's a VS center stone. And the fact is, we can have any increment. You can go in $1, $2, $10, whatever you want to do right now. But all I know is this, with one bidder left, we have a 2-minute clock coming your way. When the 2-minute clock ends, the piece will have to sell. And just 2-3 weeks ago, the Hong Kong show had these same stones, the same 1-carat yellow diamonds, selling and trading for $15,000. Wait, $15,000 for the single stone in the center, without everything around it, without gold, without extra diamonds? Yes. The new world of yellow diamonds is here. It is ever increasing, and rapidly so. It's not a time to say, maybe she'll have a better deal. No. Not better than this. This is a no reserve auction from the start. That is why this is happening right now. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and it will have to sell. That's the beauty of no reserve. Doesn't matter how many thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I'm losing on this ring tonight. It has got to sell, and it will in 2 minutes time. So now we need to know, if you are thinking about bidding, it is go time, because you got to really stay alert to that clock. That clock is here, and okay, got it. Have these been shown before? Wowza. Okay, we're going to show some incredible pieces coming up next by request, that one of which I've never seen. And we have a final 95 seconds left on this one. Do we have 26? We might be verifying. Let me see. Did I miss a bid? Hold on. Let me see if we are verifying here. And here it is on the hand one more time as we're on our last 80 seconds approaching. Not a time to wait. 238 in diamonds. There is no way, and please get it for resale, get it for collecting, get it to wear it every single day of your life. That's the beauty of it. You don't just have to leave it in a safe. You don't have to just leave it in a safety deposit box. This goes with you everywhere you go. Wear it every day. Maybe that's your new alternate to a wedding set. Maybe it's going to be a right-hand ring. Maybe you just have always wanted a yellow diamond, and now you're just stunned at the value we're offering. This is it right now. $2,500. Do we have 26? We have 45 seconds to make this official. And then I tried to change a bid during an auction earlier, and it got all fouled up. So I'm going to wait till that clock ends. Then we can go ahead and kind of update our bids here and where we're at. But we have 25. Do we have 26? And do you have the requester too that wants to see these amazing stones? We've got a private collection green tourmaline coming up, and a Paraíba. Did they see the $299, by the way? The $299 Paraíba is a heck of a value today. Just want to make sure they saw that. And then let's get to our green tourmaline. This one, it looks like maybe out the door. 15 final seconds remaining. Last call. Got to make sure it's anybody else who wants to come on in. Looks like we do have $2,600. We do. $2,600 going once, twice, 3 times. You're out. That's sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here is our incredible round green tourmaline. There are no words. I get paid to talk. There are no words for that stone. It's a drop the mic moment. I've never seen it. They've been keeping this from me. So 1125238. Private collection. Too private, apparently. Well, now it's for the world to see. It's on display on live TV. I don't know if we're broadcasting, but for those that can see us, take a look at your screen right now, just because I'm going to have to come to your house and collect some kind of admission fee for tonight's show, because you are looking at the museum piece here. 1559 private collection teal tourmaline. It goes from green to blue somehow, all in one stone. And it's a Portuguese cut round. It's got diamonds down the sides, a total weight here of 118 in diamonds. Incredible. Now compare that to Paraíbas that have a 50-50 blue-green which we have several Paraibas. I have a 299, I have a 228. If you'd like this one, well, I'm a little shocked at what we're doing here, but apparently this is going, and you got to see it on the hand because the size is really spectacular. Look at what that does. And doesn't get too dark, as a lot of times if you're in the darker greens of the tourmaline family, they can get too dark too fast. They suddenly lose their color. Not the case here. Bright and gleaming and glowing, and a $50,000 ring has come down to 30. Then it's coming down again. $29,999. No, it's not going to be that. We're going to make it a lot more affordable. It's under $15,000. Suddenly, it's got to be one of the biggest values we have. That's a true private collection tourmaline. How clean can it be? And if you'd like it, it's not $15,000 or $14,000 or $13,000. It's $12,999. I have two Paraibas to show you. Two incredible Paraibas, 299 and a 228. We'll show them both. And they've all got to go. And the last call of our show is here. And on this big Monday night, about to come to a close, we would love to know if there's anything you'd like to see or check on. This is the time. Let us show it to you again. Then it'll make it a lot easier to decide if you'd like to own a ring tonight or not. But this is a really, really good one here. Okay, so that's one option. Now, if you want to go to copper-bearing tourmalines, this is what copper-bearing tourmalines tend to look like. And yes, the leaf, thank you. That's a beauty. So congratulations. The leaf brooch pendant is gone. And then we also still have the Padparashi piece. And also a reminder, if there's any questions, let me show you what you'd like to see one more time so we can get you everything that you want to see here and just answer any questions you might have. Yes? A what? Oh, I think it was 2+. Let me see, 2.5 I think it was. Well, let me look again here. Do you have 4887 tone that we can bring up real quick, and I'll show it on the hand again? This is the leaf pendant. I think it was 2.5, maybe 3. Let me see here. That's the leaf pendant that just sold. It's a brooch as well. And this one was, yeah, 2.5, Andy. 2.5 on that one. And there's the proof. There's the 2.5 inches from top to bottom, the dancing champagne diamonds and the white diamonds all together there, and it looks like that. So pendant if you utilize the bail, brooch in the back as well behind that satin finished yellow gold. All right, now Wayne, are you ready to see the Paraibas? I'm going to show you the, let's show you this one too. This is the 228. This is the 228 pear shape, and then we also have the 2 carat 99. So two incredible Paraibas. And if you want a little more blue, I think you're going with the 299. If you want a little more green, you're probably going with the pear-shaped 228. But either way, we've got 1120726. Our best values on the right side there. That's the 2 carat 99. It's under $14,000. Isn't that special? Incredible value there. We also do have, though, if you would rather, we have the pear shape. 228, 1122743. That would be the pear shape, very bright. They are both gorgeous. Do not get me wrong, they're glowing like there's no tomorrow. They look amazing. They are amazing. However, it's just a matter of, do you like the design better? Maybe you like the bridge over the double halo. Maybe you like the little more pop of green in the pear shape than the blue greens. It's up to you. But that also, the pear shape also has a huge markdown, and we're doing that 228 with the 94 points in diamonds for $14,999. Also exquisite because usually the 2 carats where they top out at 2, that's usually the only ones that can go down to $15,000. Now we're getting you larger than 2 carats, both the 228 and the 299, and they are down to that incredible low. So lots of jewelry here tonight, 15 minutes left of the show. Anything, again, we can just bring out one more time, whether it's the Brazilian tourmalines that we had that debuted tonight, whether it's any. I mean, there are too many to even really list. It's just so many great options here in jewelry. Do you want to see these on the hand, or is there one they like better that we could zoom in on? Because we can always do that as well. Because if they've got, I just like when there's two similar pieces that are similar size and color, I like to bring them together just because you never know. You might have had a thought one way or the other, but then maybe you're swayed to go the other way. So this is where I like to have them side by side so you can really see those subtle differences and similarities between two huge 2 carat plus stones, and one is really practically 3 there on the right side. So 2 options, $14,999 for the pair. The larger one is less expensive, and that still gets to me. You're getting more diamond weight here. You're getting a larger stone size here by a long way. So that one's $1,000 less. So I think that value is really there at $13,999, and that is a color that is really considered idyllic in the world of Paraíba. So incredible values. Both are just $14,999 for the pair and only $13,999 for that cushion cut that is on the right side. So that answers all their questions. All right, sounds good. So those Paraíbas are here. If you'd like to get them, just a reminder, we also had the Sphene. I think the Sphene is really worth another look. Color changing Sphene here in a round. We'll show that one to you as well. Before we go, thanks everybody for being with us tonight. We really appreciate you joining us, and take a look at this. This is a really beautiful stone here. Color changing Sphene, great newer mounting here, scrolling work in diamonds. Item number was 1126218. A miracle that this one's still available. Just a beautiful, bright, color changing, really ideal green. I really like when they give the more pronounced green colors as opposed to more of the yellow greens or the olive tones. A lot of times the Sphenes can be that way. Here's our 164, 70 points in diamonds, and yet it's down to $19.99 if anybody would like that Sphene for a, I don't think we've seen too many that have been over 1 carat that have ever gone under $2,000. And now this one is well over the carat and a half mark, and you get it for under $2,000. So I really wanted to recap that for you. Do call us on that. Stunning Paraíba. That was a good one. That Paraíba was something special, wasn't it? The $299 is really the one I think that's, you know, worth getting a hold of if you're a collector, or not, because you can be a collector when you have a Paraíba that size. And then also we'll have a mandarin garnet for you, and then we had some big rubies here as well. Anything you'd like to see one more time before we go, holler at me so we can show it to you. This is a very important color changing Sphene. One more time on the hand, you can choose your gold, white, yellow, or rose, so that's an option as well, although not going to see much gold. You see there on the hand, it really goes side to side across the finger in such a grand way, and you can see it's not like the dispersion only happens when you're close up. You see how bright and brilliant that stone is. You see how bright it is. You see what's going on. You could be a mile away, you can spot that stone because it's got the brilliance and the fire we love. Diamond, but better. Think great diamonds, but way better. That's the dispersion level you get with this stone. So $19.99 on the color changing Sphene in that big round. Also have, well, speaking of big rounds, here it is. This is the round mandarin. Now, we had this earlier on a wheel. I just wanted to come in and show you up close to see the diamond weight you're getting. It's a mix of pink and white diamonds together with one of the biggest mandarins we have in the rounds. It's 112-4623. Last call for requests. We haven't had one yet. We're looking for them. We're waiting for them. We'd love to help you out with whatever you'd like to shop on tonight. Before we go, we can still deliver the Monday night markdowns for you all throughout the next 11 minutes or so. So not a lot of time. That's what you want to keep an eye on, and let us know if you want to check on availability. We'll let you know right away if it's still here. And that is our mandarin that is a 186 in the round. Plus, you get 14 points in pink diamonds and 50 points in white diamonds as well. So it's a beautiful piece. There's no doubt about that. And yet it's got the softness of the pink diamonds. Talk about creativity and just really never, ever knowing the limits of rarity. We never, ever stop when it comes to how can we make something different and better. You know, we already bring the best quality. You're already bringing the best metals. You've got the best diamonds. So how do you then step up yet again? Well, combinations are a great idea. Doing unusual, unexpected combinations like this, where you're getting a carat 86 mandarin plus the pink diamonds plus the white diamonds, double halo, but like you don't typically see anywhere else. And we're thrilled, absolutely thrilled just to bring it to you, give you an opportunity to own such a magical piece. It feels like, again, neons and pastels together are so much fun. It's that juxtaposition of those two different really unique types of color plays. And yet, check it out. Bright, clean mandarin. When you see yellow flashes through it, that's a great thing. You're dealing with some high quality mandarin right there. And we're going to blow it out right now. This one is going to be, you know what, let's just see who's out there. $59.99 piece. We're taking it down to $1,009. You know what, skip 19. Got to do better. As is, in the rose and the white together. It's interesting to see a mandarin and rose, and it really works. It really does work. So I don't think there's any hesitation when it comes to getting the rose gold with the mandarin. Something about it that naturally then just graduates into those pink diamonds. I'll make this even better than even, you know what, $1,500. It's not. $14.99. So enthused to have such beautiful bright mandarins. We did have one earlier too that was a pear shape. Very similar in size. If you're curious about that one, it was $9.99. Check and see if that's still here. That'd be a great way to go. But you can grab this one right now for $13.99. We'll save you an extra $100 off at the end of the day. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. So that's the deal. We come back on, we don't have a show on Tuesdays, but we do have a show on Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll be back then. And don't forget about us because we'll be hanging out here with you. And we certainly look forward to seeing you then with a big lineup of fine jewelry. Also, I think that when it comes to something just really you haven't seen that we could blow out, it's this. Wide band, 14K of gold, 81 point emerald that's out of Museo, Colombia. That stone is pretty much flawless. I can't find an inclusion, and we're really close up to this 81 pointer with 48 points in diamonds and a wider platform of gold. We saw one earlier, it sold very quickly. It was in the double halo. This is really taking it to the next level, adding a lot of gold weight, creating almost like a cigar band style, but it's not just solid. Instead, it's more artfully done. It's got millgrain, it's got details, open work, pave, everything, and it's 112-6208. Let's show it to you on the hand here and give you an option in gold color. Here it is. Wow, that's a large ring. Maybe you like it on the ring, the middle, or the index finger. That is a gorgeous emerald. And for those that believe emeralds are not your thing because you don't want to deal with looking at inclusions, you don't want opacity in your stone, check out our Colombian emeralds. Museo Mine material, best of the best. Here's what it would look like. I only say this because it's a nice wider band, so maybe you want to think about wearing it on those larger fingers, and it doesn't sit up too high at all. So you have a beautiful wearable piece, even if it's on the outskirts of the hand here, and it's also going to be better than even $5,999. Boy, there aren't many emeralds that go lower than that when they're this clean. And you prioritize clarity and color over size. So if you don't think 81 points is large enough, that's actually a really substantial stone when you're getting that kind of color and clarity. Let's take another up close look at it. And I'm going to do this. You know what? $6,000 ring, I'm going to put on the auction block. It's the last couple minutes of the show. And I never do this because, you know, probably irresponsible to do so, but I'm going to start the bidding and open it up at $2,500 on this ring. And we'll go from there. $2,500 to get it going here on a really fabulous emerald ring that's giving you that, let's face it, it's a light 1 carat. It's going to look more like a carat and a half all day. It's, you know what, skip $2,000. I just want to go all the way down. Let's see if we can get this one started and finished, all within a couple of minutes. The start to finish value that takes it less than even $2,000. Tell me where you find an emerald like this anywhere loose. Where do you find an emerald like this? Where do you find a gold band like this? Where do you find 48 points in diamonds that are just covering through the pave, looking as good as this does, as bright as this does? It's not going to be $2,000. This is why, listen, I could never price it this way, but we can get away with it by saying it's an auction. That way it just requires a phone call, same as if you were going to buy it at $6,000. The difference is you don't have to pay $6,000. You don't have to pay $2,000. You just are going to, let's see if we can get in when starting. This auction off at $1,500 to open on an incredible emerald. Almost 1 carat, Colombian material, bright as can be, and a $1,500 open. Let's see if that does the trick. Have you ever seen anything like that? Because I know we are here all the time with great jewelry. You see beautiful emeralds, maybe not a lot, but we try to bring you at least 1 or 2 a week. Well, that's also got a whole bunch of gold that's $2,700 an ounce right now. Platinum is not as pricey as gold right now. It's generally considered really high end, but we don't see even platinum at the price tags of gold these days. So this is a moment. And there's something about the luxury of the yellow gold with the emerald, but if you want it in white gold or rose gold, we'll do it. Not a problem. But we are going to need your phone calls here because we're about to wrap up the show in 4.5 minutes. And I have a feeling we might be sitting here with this ring for the duration of the show. You know, we're going to have to give it a 2-minute clock. That is if we get the open. So far, no open. Okay, so 60 seconds, please. 60 seconds to get it started. Last call is now. This will be it. The last item of the show, barring any requests you might have. This is it. Here we go. 15 to start, 40 seconds to get it going. We are, now Wayne, are you on this one or something else? This one? Maybe verifying? We're verifying. Oh my goodness, whatever I have done today, this last 3 hours has seen some of the most ridiculously good values I had ever brought on TV. 23 years, never quite seen anything like this tonight. So, you know, it's not too late to get one of those values. If you're thinking, wait, I just tuned in, what do you mean? I missed the greatest values of all time in 23 years? Yes, you did. But it's not over yet because this one is still needing a great home. And I think we're going to get it. Do we have the open? We got it? Yes, no, maybe so. Thinking about it. Tell you what, we've got 3 minutes left in the show. We have our open at 1,500. It is confirmed and verified. We have 15. We're going to sell it. We have about 2 minutes left, 2.5. So let's just go ahead and give it a 2-minute clock right now. 2-minute clock. And then that'll leave us a couple seconds to spare. If we have any other requests to get to, take a look at this one more time. Bye-bye, it's going to go. It's last call. Anybody else? We've got the open. It's going to sell tonight. We know that. And we now have, it's come down to this, 2 minutes left on the clock. I've got to show it on the hand again. You can choose any gold you want as far as color of gold. You've got the scroll work. I tell you, they're so ingenious here. The diamonds stop right where the fingers meet. So right there on either side, that's where the diamonds are going to stop. But then the scroll work keeps going. And that open, pretty work there that makes it so interesting, almost like a floral or a butterfly, that keeps going. Welcome to our new registers. We have a lot of new shoppers tonight. Welcome on in. We're so glad to have you joining the family. A minute and seconds left. Last call. That is a gorgeous stone. I'm just sitting here mesmerized by it. The clarity, when you see that straight on, look at that, right into that camera lens. That stone is on perfect alignment, looking directly at your eye level, and yet look at the glow. It doesn't stop, it doesn't quit. The color is there. It's incredibly important. We have literally 35 seconds left in the auction. We only have about a minute left in the show. So it's going to be a really, and I don't think we have any other requests to recap. So this is when I also want to remind you to call us if you have any questions. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. The phone number down there, that's how to reach us for any reason whatsoever. If you want to check on availability, make a request for a future show, see if we've got any great pieces left from the show that you're thinking about, this is the time. And even if we go off the air here in about 45 seconds, we'll still be here answering your phone calls, so please do call us. And then we've got our last call. Do we have anybody who wants to go 15, 10 or more? Looks like it may be gone. And we're about ready to also wind up the show. So also a reminder that we do not have a show on Tuesdays. It's the only day of the week we have no show, no broadcast. So we'll be back on Wednesday night. And that's 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll have 3 hours live of great jewelry, and what an epic week it is shaping up to be. So I hope we'll see you guys on Wednesday and Thursday nights. Have a great rest of your Monday, a great Tuesday. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always, and we'll see you back here on Wednesday. Congratulations to our Emerald owner. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday.